Greetings, one and all, and welcome to another episode of The Gambit. I am your humble dungeon master, Gallus Wattle, and these are my fantabulous players. Say hi, players.
Hi, players.
Hello.
Holy crap, that was actually a pretty good intro, and all it took is Vaz not being here.
Wow.
Can't believe you said that.
Yeah, Baz, that's currently watching the VOD right now.
He's probably watching back from home.
Probably.
He's not at home.
All in good fun, all in good fun. Anyways, welcome to another episode, everybody. Hello. Things are a little different with our setup. We had to do some changes in between the last episode now, so everyone in the chat, if there's any issues with the sound at any point in the stream, if anything seems off, if anybody seems too loud or too quiet, please tell me, because I haven't tested this before the stream, so I don't know if the sound is good or not. So yeah, please tell me if things are bad. In fact, actually, I don't even know if I checked my mic settings, like if the mic audio is good. Let me check that. Let's see, is there any...
Everything works, I checked.
Oh, good. Okay,
your
filters are
mic
still
might
there.
be a little different, but like nothing worse.
No, the mic filters got saved, thankfully, so those are actually still active.
Okay.
Yeah. I did turn down the gain on the everybody in the Discord because it was peaking quite a lot for a little bit. So, like I said, we'll test some things out. So, chat, if everybody in the chat is like too loud or something like that, or vice versa, let me know and I will try to adjust that. You might also notice that the nameplates are a little different. That is not sticking up. Jesus Christ,
What the
man,
fuck?
where do you get rid of this money?
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Mad Dog also does this for the Monster Hunter streams.
Oh my god.
Stop it! Get some help.
Thank you, Red Dog, for the 6 gifted subs. Holy crap. Who did that? Oh my god.
Had to celebrate somehow.
Yeah, duplicating on
Jinxed it,
screen.
Gallus.
I go right before we go. Yeah, also, what the fuck is that? Pygo, literally 30 seconds before we go live, is like, by the way, the sound alerts are on. You need
Why
to
is
turn
there
them off.
so many Martia on screen?
I don't know. I'm just saying ignore that. But thank you, Dad, Mad Dog, so much for those gifted subs. We highly appreciate that. Hype train to start off episode 11, the first episode of the second arc of the series, which is gonna be really fun. But yeah, welcome in, Mad Dog. Welcome in, everybody else. I see a cat in the chat as well as Versi. Thank you guys all for being here. Versi, I apologize if I pronounced your name wrong.
First time chatter? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, welcome in. Welcome in.
My solo account got a tier sub. My Gallus Wattle account got the tier 1 sub.
Keep
That's
it in
hilarious.
the family.
Let's go.
I can moderate my own stream with no ads.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't moderate your stream without ads.
Oh boy.
Thank you so much, Dog.
Thank you so much. Jesus. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into some introductions here. Vasek will be joining us a little later. He's a little busy right now. So he'll be joining us later today. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start the introductions off. Let's go top to bottom in the Discord, starting with Icon.
Hi. I'm Icon, VTuber who's currently on hiatus, and I play as Chio, the party's changeling kin bard, and pretend I said other things that I can't remember right now.
Yeah. Next
You
up, we
said really cool things
got Brisket.
Hell yeah.
Hello, I am DetectiveBrisket. I am playing Martia Raban, human barbarian, big buff lady, and I am not changing character like I was originally going to. Yeah, that's my intro.
Yippee! Next up, Pygo.
That's the worst time. I really gotta sneeze.
Do it. Sneeze in the mic.
I can't. I'm sneeze shy. I'm sneeze shy.
Sneeze live, sneeze live.
Hi, I'm Pygo what? I'm playing cat and artificer and I can't remember, but it's fun. Sometime.
Yeah.
Okay, next to Peter Griffin.
Next up, we got Sarah. What the fuck is that voice?
Hello, everybody. I am. Okay, hello, everybody. I am Zeris, and I'm playing Strace Wildred, the Eladrin Beastkin Runefrost Wizard.
Amazing, thank you. And last but not least, we got Zork.
I'm Zork, and I play the cringe samurai. Oh god. I play the cringe samurai Amagiri.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Yo. One other thing I'm going to talk about a little bit before we start the session. I am recovering from a bit of the common cold that I caught. Yeah, excuse me. A few days ago. So, if my voice sounds a little deeper and I sound a little more stuffed up than normal, that's why. Yeah.
I have another thing to add.
Uh-oh.
You should shout out your PNG maker.
Yes, I was gonna get into that. Yes, as y'all can see, I got a new PNG that I'm rocking here. This is made by our friend, the lovely Kunst, who is an amazing artist and a super generous friend who made this lovely little PNG. It made one for Pygo, the two that matches. It's so good.
That you won't get to see, because I'm a character now.
Yeah, your selfie, not Pygo.
Meow!
Real.
Meow.
Hell yeah. Oh. Look at the emotes that you can't see because of my head. My head and my head is blocking the way, yeah.
Big as hell.
Almost too big.
I think
There
that's
we
a
go.
10 head.
Now you can kind of see them a little more. All right. Well, it is about that time. We can go ahead and get the show on the road. And today's session is going to be a little different than ones that we've had in the past. You see, this session, this is where some of the real fun's going to begin. So without further ado, let us begin and embark on episode 11 of The Gambit. So, for a free point of inspiration, as always, who would like to give the recap from last session? Anyone?
You know what? I think Vaz wants to.
I did it last time, so I still have the inspo from there. So
I don't really remember what happened last session. It's been so long.
It has been a
If
few
nobody-
weeks, yeah.
I'm sorry,
I
guys.
can
I
do it,
disassociated.
I can do it. And can I give the? No, wait. Inspo stacks in your campaigns, right?
It does stack. You can also gift it to other members of the party.
Okay. Then
Either way,
I gonna
up to you.
Last time, when the group went and had their beautiful plans all ruined due to their actions, they met up inside of in their hideout, talking about what their next plans are. And as they were talking, somebody knocked at the door. A fellow friend of ours. I don't remember the name of the character. It has been 2 weeks, and we met him last time. It was the card maker from the Hondia that good old Selfie met for the card of this region. Could I have the name really quick?
His name is Reggie.
Reggie. Reggie was how it looks like, not an ordinary card maker or like cartograph. He was one of the higher people. He did some dirty work probably in the past. We don't know exactly what, but his fees are pretty damn high compared to other people. But due to some shenanigans, that was not a big problem for our group. as the conversation went on, we figured out that we're gonna hire him to support us in our shenanigans inside of this kingdom. As the night went on, we found out that our plans all went horribly wrong. After some times in discussion, we figured out we're gonna use this opportunity to step into contact with King Shenek. And how we did this was over the Minotaur that was searching the forest's area at the morning as we all woke up. Cormac, invisible, disguised in the canopies of the forest, started talking to him, and we were invited by King Shenek to go meet him inside of this castle to have a talk about what happened. The party agreed, and we followed the invitation to the castle. As we stepped into the castle, we had a tense conversation with the King Shenek as he brought up the death of his people in the church. How they were slaughtered, and that he blames us due to the fact that we also invaded his private quarters. After some back and forth and trying to convince him that we were not the culprit, we dropped the information about the Philosopher's Stone. After that, his interest got piqued as only a handful of people are able to understand this topic, as if over just barely some notes from his book, or even more capable of reading those notes. So he amended with us and looked over the death over the people in the church and invited us to work with him on this project and help him out inside of this place to fulfill his dream of the Philosopher's Stone. I think that was everything. Did I miss something?
No, that sounds about right, actually, yeah. All right.
Dude.
I'm going to address the elephant room. Why the fuck are there so many Martias on screen, guys?
It was confusing as fuck.
You're kind of really messing up the ambience of the backdrop here.
Why is there so many Martias? What the hell?
That's a good question, Martia. Why are there so many of you on the screen?
Yeah, why are there so
I
many
don't
of you on the
know.
screen?
I was on a different tab, and then I came back to this.
I can't even. Everybody can drop Martias on the
There's a
battlefield.
little bit of
everybody has
everyone on the
access.
screen there. Yeah.
So
This
you can only
one-
drop character tokens that you have
This
access
section
to.
looks like somebody
Everybody
was
has
making a
access to
person.
Martia.
I think we have a culprit
Who's
called
putting
Pygo.
messages in here? Who put chat help, please? Who's begging? Okay, hold on. Wait. Now, all right. One of two things is happening. Either Brisket is doing it on purpose, or somebody's trying to frame Brisket, because Brisket's color in the Roll20 is red, which is also the color of the chat.
You want me to
6-7. Who did it? Fess up right now. Who did 6-7?
Gallus, who do you think it was?
I go.
No, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
No, I
I
made
was-
a smiley out of Cormac, no, Macor, sorry, and Professor, and someone
That
went
I
over
saw,
that, and
yeah.
I'm really upset over it.
I saw the little
Icon.
person over here. Alright,
Icon.
I'm gonna go ahead just for the sake of obvious. I'm just gonna wipe the board real quick, everyone.
Thank you. Can I also be
Sorry.
the only person with access to my token now, please? Because
I
people
thought
were
I
dragging me
fixed
into the
that.
thing.
Let me do
I
that real
think-
quick. I
Let me check
thought,
something.
why is it only okay?
Yeah, I can grab Martia. It's only Martia, it looks like, from other people.
Yeah,
You
it's
cannot
just
remove a
Martia.
character's owner from can be edited or from in-play. I'm the DM. What do you mean I can't? What do you mean I can't do it? Roll20. Okay, that's why it's like that. We literally can't do it. Okay, well, I tried. Sorry.
People, please behave with my token, please.
Put that. No, stop that. Jesus Christ! All right, behave, everyone.
What is happening? I wasn't looking.
Somebody
Again.
put your token on there, and I was like, "No, we're not starting again." All right, let me take a little perimeter look. Let me see. Anybody? No? Anything hiding? No. Okay. Stop messing with the backdrop. The entire stream can see it. Okay. So, before we jump into this session, my God, we have a brand new mechanic to introduce here. So, you guys have officially inserted yourself into a seat of power. Considering that this is going to be a very political inspired game, that's going to be pretty important. And there are going to be some game mechanics that relate to that. So, we are introducing my own version of what I like to call kingdom rules. You guys are now under control of a fiefdom in this case, the fiefdom of Azakar. Of course, you are not the ruler of it, but you do have a say in its influence. Hey, Vezrik's here. Hello.
Hi, I haven't driven back home yet, but I am now free for
That's
the most
okay.
part.
You're just in time. Also,
You're going over the kingdom rules?
Yes. Also, Mad Dog is booing you.
Why is he booing me?
I don't know. He just goes boo, Cormac, boo. But,
Also, all of our names
yes.
have messed up now.
All right. Yeah, our names are a bit fucked up. Like I said, that's just gonna be for this session. I'll fix it next time.
Yeah.
Oopsies, my bad.
Is it the same document that you shared with us before for
Not the same one.
the kingdom rules, or did you make a new one?
I haven't made the new document yet. I need to do that. I have it all in my notes. I'll make an easy read version for the future. Actually,
Okay.
in fact, I could probably just edit it real quick. Let's see which of my. I think it was a Google Doc, right? Yep, it was.
Google Docky. Yeah, it was a Google Doc.
Google Docky. Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna copy paste this. In that case. Sorry, chat. One quick thing I realize I should have done before. See. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and send a little document here in the Gambit chat for those who don't have access to this yet. Bum 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 bum. Push this in the Gambit chat. So this is a Google Docky of the kingdom rules here. So here is how this is going to work. With the kingdom rules, it introduces a bunch of resources that you as a kingdom get to manage. The basic way to describe it is imagine as if the kingdom itself had its own character sheet. Now, there are four statistics that you guys are going to be keeping track of. And by you guys, I mean me, really. I'll be keeping track of it for you. There's four things. The three main resources that every kingdom makes up of is going to be power, wealth, and influence. Power is the kingdom's might. In other words, its military force. So how many soldiers you got, how strong your guys are, how much training they have, how expensive their gear is, things like that. Wealth is the strength of the kingdom's economy and commerce. So how much just general wealth that they have. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then influence is going to be their political sway with other rival nations, as well as, in this case, other fiefdoms. Because considering that you are still technically a part of the Voshkov Empire, doesn't necessarily mean that the rest of the empire is going to be on your side with everything. So every single fiefdom has its own scores. There's also going to be a fourth resource that, unlike the other mechanics where you want to have them typically pretty high, there's going to be one resource that you want to have as low as possible, and that is going to be unrest. Unrest is going to represent the unhappiness amongst your kingdom's citizens. That number you want to keep low, whereas all the other ones you want to have high. And all of them are ranked from numbers 1 through 20, just like a d20 roll would. So think of it as like an ability score. A 20 is super good, a 1 is really bad. Unless it's the unrest scores, a 1 is actually really good, and then a 20 is absolutely horrible. The way this is all going to work is every in-game month, you guys are going to do a kingdom turn, as this campaign is going to be taking place over a longer period of time than a regular campaign would, such as the nature of a political game. Events are going to happen quickly, and events that are going to be played out in person are going to be typically more important than your standard day-to-day fare, because you run a kingdom now. There's a lot of boring drivel that you guys are going to be having to get up to. So we're naturally only going to be covering the really exciting, juicy bits, and everything else is going to be behind the scenes. So the way that the kingdom turns are going to be done. There are going to be 4 main phases. The first phase is going to be the kingdom turn itself. And before I get into that, I should go ahead and explain everyone's individual roles. As since you guys all have seats of power, you guys all have your individual tasks that you are going to be doing to help maintain the kingdom of Azakar. So, what that means is that we need to deal out leadership roles. So you guys are going to figure out what you're going to be doing, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you exactly what those things are. Now, for the viewers at home, I'm going to be honest, this part might be a little boring. I don't know, maybe it might be interesting to some people, but I didn't want to do this off stream because I want to make sure that the mechanics are out there for everybody, so that way no one in the chat is like, what's happening? What are they doing? You know, so everybody is on the same page, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the leadership roles, and then once I talk about all of them, you guys are going to pick what role that your character is going to be responsible for. So the first role is the role that none of you are getting, because this role is going to King Shenik, which is the ruler. The ruler performs the kingdom's most important ceremonies. They're the kingdom's chief diplomatic officer. They serve as dignitary for all laws affecting the entire kingdom, so on and so forth. They're in charge. Since you guys never overthrew King Shenik and decided to ally with him instead, he is going to keep that role. Which means all the other roles, they're up for grabs. The other roles consist of the counselor, the emissary, the general, the magister, the treasurer, the viceroy, and the warden. All of this is listed in that Google Doc that I sent there, by the way, if everybody wants to go ahead and start looking over those while I talk. I will give a TLDR of what they all do, and then I'm going to say what each of these roles mechanics will be, because you will get bonuses for the roles. So, for example, the ruler, every single role in this game is going to get a bonus feat. A feat that you guys will add onto your character sheet the moment you pick that role, as well as a leadership ability. It looks like I forgot to write down what the leadership ability was for the ruler. I feel dumb now, but no one's picking it, so I don't care.
It's inspiring leader, is it not?
Yeah, it's inspiring leader.
No,
That's
the
second
leadership.
bullet point.
No, the ability, not the feat. I picked the feat is inspiring
Oh.
leader because that's
Blank after that. Yeah.
yeah. I forgot to pick that one, but yeah, all the other ones do have leadership roles. If I did my homework right, yes. I think I remember what that was gonna do. Anyways, so here's all the other ones that actually matter. First up is the counselor. The counselor is the liaison between government and citizens. They are the person that does a lot of interaction with the people. They are people pleasers, typically. They also tend to be more on the studious and academic side, looking into the desires that the citizens have. This is typically seen as like the advisor or the right-hand man to the ruler. As a counselor, you gain the feat Keen Mind, and your leadership ability is giving the focused attention roll on 2 allies instead of 1. I should probably go and explain what that means now. With the leadership abilities, those will go into the first words. When you guys are doing a kingdom round or a kingdom turn, the first thing that you guys would do is decide on your orders. Everyone has their own tasks that they get up to during that month, and that will influence your modifiers, so your power, your wealth, your influence, and your unrest. You have 2 different types of orders. You have safe orders and you have risky orders. An example of a safe order is construction. Your character focuses on building up some form of construction project. It could be anything. And we can role play this out, and you can just flavor it however you'd like. You know, whatever makes sense for your character to do. And if you were to do this, you would make just a straight D20 roll. If it hits a certain DC that I have in my head, then you succeed. And the kingdom itself gains a +1 to its wealth score. If you fail, you get nothing. The risky orders, however, have multiple forms of success. Let's say, for example, infiltration. Infiltration is something that is considered pretty risky. You know, it's the idea of spying on neighboring kingdoms, gaining information, things like that. Nothing that will affect the overall scope of the game itself, but stuff that's going to help the kingdom in the long run. If you get a minor success, that will give you a +1 to your kingdom's influence. A major success, which would be considered a very high roll, would give you a +2 to your influence. However, there's 2 types of failure that go along with that as well. A minor failure will still give you that +1 to your influence, but a -1 to your power. And a major failure will give you a -2 to your power, so it actually sets you back completely. Hence why it's risky. You succeed, you gain plenty of boons that will support your kingdom. You fail, and it's another step back. And every single one of the roles that you guys have the option of selecting will help go towards those roles. So there is a role, an order called Focused Attention, where you can basically sacrifice your role by giving another party member advantage on their order, on their task. So if you were a counselor, and if you picked Focus Attention, you can give it to 2 people instead. That's the counselor. Next up is the emissary. For context, because I also have some things written down here, consider that you guys are working for the Kingdom of Houndia, which has its own scores, by the way. The current emissary of the Kingdom of Houndia is Lady Katerina von Meadow, your handler. So, funny enough, the emissary's role is keeping secrets, overseeing the intrigue of the nation, as well as dealing with criminal elements of the kingdom. Foreign policy, things like that. The emissary gains the free feat, and they get a +3 bonus to infiltration. The general. They lead the kingdom's military. They had its armies, they manage subordinate military commanders, all that good stuff. If Azakar goes to war, the general's in charge. You gain the Fighting Initiate feat. And you get a +3 to the Higher Adventurers / Mercenaries order. Next up is the Magister. This is the one in charge of everything magical in the kingdom. Anything that is out of the ordinary, out of the supernatural, the Magister is the one that handles those issues. This is probably the only role where there is a prerequisite. You have to be a spellcaster. You have to be able to cast a spell in some way or form. So, unfortunately for Martia, this one's off limits for you. Gaining this feature will give you the feat Ritual Caster. You can ignore the prerequisite that's attached to it. And you get a +3 to one order type of your choice that you select when you pick the leadership role. Next up is the Treasurer. The Treasurer monitors the kingdom's funds. They're the money person. You gain the skilled feat and a +3 on tap treasury. Next up, you have the Viceroy. The Viceroy plans and implements the kingdom's expansion and development, both in its territories and settlements. You're the real estate person. You are the one responsible for every project that goes on in the kingdom when it comes to building up its resources. You gain the Observant feat and a +3 to fortified territory. Last but not least is the Warden. The Warden monitors the safety, security, and overall health of the kingdom, its lands, and its borders. You are the last line of defense. While the general is planning to fight other nations, the Warden is taking care of issues within its borders. You gain the Resilient feat and a +3 on Quell Unrest. With that all being said, there's two orders that I want to highlight here, and that's two that I mentioned already. There is Tap Treasury and Quell Unrest. Tap Treasury. If you are the money person, then this one might be pretty exciting to you. This resource right here is purely for selfish purposes. By using Tap Treasury, you are purposely reducing your kingdom's wealth to increase your party's wealth. You are literally stealing money from the kingdom to benefit yourself so that way you can purchase whatever items that you want. And by the level, I have like a set guide for how much money you can occur on a monthly basis. So since you guys are level 12, if you are to tap the treasury and you get a major success, which gives you 100% of the funds withdrawn, you guys would net 16,500 gold pieces for your party. And it's not counterfeit either. It does reduce your kingdom's wealth score. I know. This is real money. It does reduce your kingdom's wealth, but it does fill your pockets a little bit. So if you're saving up for like a major magic item or something like that, then yeah.
I'm now on my
Oh, what's that?
Said I am now on my computer. Hello.
Awesome. You should change a PNG. You're just your face with a nameplate over it.
Epic.
That's covering your entire face.
I have a nameplate that's covering my entire face.
Yeah, long story. Yeah, but it'll be fixed next week. Don't worry about it. Next up is the Quell Unrest. I haven't really explained Unrest very much. Here's how Unrest is going to work. Unrest is going to be specifically about the happiness of your people. You want the unrest to be low. All of these different resources will actually gain you guys in-game benefits too. So, for example, the higher your kingdom's power is, the more assistance you get from NPCs are. Meaning you can actually bring like goons in with you on like dungeons and stuff like that. Having higher wealth in your kingdom means you have higher access to magical items. So the higher your kingdom's wealth is, the more likely you're able to get access to like really good stuff. All that good stuff. Kingdom's Unrest is going to directly affect all of your roles. So when we get into the rounds and stuff like that, when we are deciding the roles, you guys are actually going to pick one of your skills to use for each of those roles, and then you get to explain to me how that skill is going to be used in that action. So let's say you decide to pick construction, and you're like, I'm gonna use my athletics for construction because I'm going to single-handedly like help with like moving all the heavy shit around. You know, then I would be like, okay, that makes sense. Go ahead and roll. You know, I'll have a DC in my head, all that good stuff. The unrest of the kingdom, however, the higher the unrest is, the more of a penalty is inflicted on all of your skill checks. So if your unrest is at a level 1 through 3, then you're fine. If it's a 4 through 7, all of your rolls for kingdom rounds have a -1 penalty. Unrest levels 8 through 11, -2. 12 through 15, -3. And so on and so forth. If you get your unrest to level 20, bad things happen. And I have something planned for that in case that happens. Because since there's 6 of you, there's a good chance it might.
Quick question here.
Yes.
With the roles and all that. Due to my character, subclass, I have the ability to instantly success all Arcana and Histories. Would that still apply or not? Probably not.
I would say in this case, for the balance, no.
Okay.
Just because
That's
this is like a whole brand new thing. Yeah, that will completely like ruin the mechanic.
That's why I ask up front, not like, I win.
No worries. So, before you guys decide on your rolls, there's one last thing I'm going to tell you right now, and that is your current stats. So, everything's rated on a scale of 1 to 20. The Kingdom of Azakar is currently ranked for its power at a 7. Not terrible. Its wealth is at a 13. Its influence is at a 5. Which means that the power at a level 7, you guys can bring assistance from local military, meaning that if you guys go out on to missions and stuff, you can actually bring NPCs of a combined challenge rating of 5 or less. With a wealth of 13, you guys have access to rare magical items and tech items. Influence of 5, you guys actually as a party are going to gain a singular influence roll per session. Influence rolls is the exact same thing as inspiration, basically. It is party inspiration. This resets per session, so this activates now. So at any point in this session, anyone can use this influence roll. Since your influence is a 5, you get 1 point of this. The higher your influence goes, the more points you guys as a group can spend per session. So having these stats in your kingdom is actually pretty important. Which leads to the last stat, your unrest. You guys have seen it firsthand. People in Azakar are not happy people. The current unrest is at 12. You have a -3 on all kingdom checks to start off with. So your kingdom itself, the stats are not half bad, but you got a lot of work to do. So, let's get to work. What are we thinking for leadership roles? I think you guys have plenty of time to think as I've rambled on. Does anyone know what roles they want to pick?
Yes.
I've got an idea for mine.
And let's discuss,
options
because
for me.
if some people want to pick the same role, then we're gonna have to figure that out as a group. So, Brisket said something first. So, Brisket.
I think Warden, because Resilient would be very useful to me, because I'll be able to get 14 decks. And I'll have a better AC. Also, as well, it is more fitting to Martia, because Martia isn't so much as like a general for like big scale war. She is more used to smaller patrol units, so it also just makes more character sense for her to basically fight on the home front more than the international battles.
All right, very nice. Anybody else petitioning for Warden?
Well, damn.
Discussion begin.
Nah, that's fine. That all makes sense. So
Okay.
All right, all in favor for Martia Robon being the Warden?
I
I
suppose.
Oi.
Objection. Icon should do it. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, first roll
Conscious
has
to do
been
it.
decided. Congratulations, you now have the Brazilian feat, and you have a +3 on Quell and Rest. Who wants to go next?
I suppose I will with my second choice that I'm sure is going to be a popular one. My second one would be the emissary.
Very nice. Emissary.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
So,
If-
anybody else petitioning for emissary? Speak up now.
I kind of wanted it for that infiltration stuff.
All right, if you want emissary, is anybody looking at counselor?
I am not looking at counselor. I feel like counselor will need more like persuasion ability, while emissary will be using deception and such more often, which I'm not good at persuasion. So, well, I am. I'm not proficient in it.
Yeah, I was
should
going to say Cormac being the
Yeah.
counselor would be the worst pick out of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Cormac
I'm proficient-
lacks empathy with human beings.
Yeah.
So-
Granted, it would be a really fun combo because the counselor is like the right-hand man of the ruler, which would be King Shennik, and they do get along. But in the long run,
That is true.
That is a question. Well, yeah, hey,
I
I'm not
could go
saying
for
there's,
counselor. You know,
there
what?
is
You know
no
what?
okay,
wrong
okay.
answer.
Counselor.
But yeah, there's a lot to think about.
Actually, you know what? I feel like counselor might be a more fun role for this, especially
Fair.
because we're gonna be fucking overthrowing this guy. The
Fair enough.
sting of betrayal after working as his counselor and becoming a close confidant would be great.
Okay, so
Hell yeah.
anyone opposing counselor and emissary for Chio and Cormac?
Apparently, my dog is because she started barking.
All right, so that means all in favor?
Wait.
Hi.
All right. 3 down, 3 to go. We got Selfie, we got Strays, we got Amagiri. Who wants to go next? Right now, the positions that are open is the General, the Magister, the Treasurer, and the Viceroy.
I'm just gonna put the 2 roles that I could see strays in would be the magistrate or the treasurer. That would be the 2 options that I would pick as strays, depending on what the other people choose.
He is the party money guy.
Yeah,
Money.
that's why treasury would also fit. Like he has like the overview over the money as well.
Yeah, he's the quote-unquote money guy.
You need $1,000? Here you go. 1 million?
Hey.
Here you go.
Yo,
here's
the
a,
keen mind
here's a
feat
million
means
gold
I don't have to
pieces.
take
Don't ask where I got it from.
notes.
Never
Keen
ask
mind means I
questions.
don't need to take notes anymore. I can just be like, "Hey DM, I remember this."
Oh man,
What
I
is-
didn't think about
yeah.
that.
So what would Amagiri or Selfie want to pick?
Well, my 2 thoughts were either general or warden for Amagiri, so
Well, general is still open if Selfie
Yeah.
doesn't want it.
It sounds
Go ahead.
like,
I'll take leftovers.
sounds like Amagiri is going to be the general. All in favor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, it's settled.
So, Pygo,
3
what would
positions
your
left.
most interest would be of the remaining 3?
There's 3. I thought there was gonna be a 1 left. I'm not good
No,
with
no.
numbers.
No, it's okay. There is the Magister, the Treasurer, and the Viceroy.
Can you what is the viceroy?
A Viceroy is basically real estate guy. You are the one who's in charge of all of the kingdom's construction. You are the heart of the kingdom. You are the one that's like maintaining all of the agriculture, infrastructure, yeah, all that good stuff.
And what's the other 2? Sorry, it's hard to remember a lot.
That's okay. There's the other 2 is the Treasurer. You mind muting for a second?
Oh yes.
Thank you. There's the treasurer. So basically, you're the one who controls the economy and the monies. And then the Magister is the magical specialist. So you're the one who deals with anything magical or supernatural in the kingdom.
Hell no, she would never.
Okay, so it sounds like
Yeah,
you
the
got
thing is-
Viceroy or Treasurer.
The thing is,
Viceroy.
what I could see, depending on the magistrate, due to the world and all that, technology stuff is also considered like in a way magical, right? Like higher advanced stuff.
Yeah. I will also mention you do have NPCs in your group that could take these roles as well. So you got two NPCs that I can think of that could be good fits for basically any of these roles, and that would be Huzzah or Reggie.
Reggie would be good for the magical stuff. He's really strong, from what we discovered.
What about Love Dump?
Fuck him, dude.
That's what
So
I
it's-
figured.
So Viceroy is gonna go Viceroy now.
Yeah.
Construction
Yeah.
infrastructure. It's also fitting as the like crafter of the group.
Yeah.
Could we have Love
Basically.
Dump as the treasurer?
No, no, no.
Why you don't want
Aye,
a pirate
aye,
as the
it's a vote, it's a
treasurer?
voting. Aye.
I loved sorry for
Understand.
taking you away from everything that you hold well and dear and turn you into an absolute monster.
want
Do you
all
want to
of our
manage our
money?
funds? Yeah, do you want to manage our income?
Bruh.
Aye.
So it's now down to me if I want to pick treasurer or magistrate.
That's like if the IRS stole all of your life savings and then they gave you a job application form the next day.
I would more be for Reggie. So yeah.
No, dude, did you hear? So I'm sorry to derail, but this is really funny. So, you know Barley the Bear, right?
No.
All of you.
No.
Yeah, I know
He's a
Bali.
really
I
funny
did.
fairy streamer, and he's got like all these like government people keep like showing up in his chat, and it was like canonically said that the IRS is full of fairies. So fairies like basically control the U.S. money. Just saying.
That's why they have
It's
so
a
much
legit
of it.
thing.
Uh,
Oh, that's why they could commission all that.
Yeah. This is where my tax dollars are going towards.
My tax dollars are going towards furry and. Oh, no, I'm not going to finish that.
Pursuits.
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
the
My
problem
fault.
is Strays is only on the normal magical side. With this universe, with this world, technology and all this stuff is less his clientele. I think I'm gonna place him into treasurer more than actually.
Okay. All in favor for Strays going for treasurer.
I
Aye.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
And
And that means the Magister
Yeah,
position
boy.
is going to Reggie then. Amazing. Hell yeah. All right.
is Reggie.
All of the roles have been dealt. The ruler is King Shenik. Counselor, Cormac Veltharan. Emissary, Chio Night River. General Amagiri Sozuze. I think that's how I pronounce it. Magister Reggie. Treasurer Strays Vildred. Viceroy Selfie. And Warden Martia Robon. All of the roles have been dealt. If you haven't already, go ahead and add those bonus feats into your character sheets, and then make a note somewhere of the little bonus that you get from your leadership ability. So, now that the roles have been decided, it is time for us to begin our first kingdom round. And that is going to be deciding how this first month of you guys being in control is going to go. And once the kingdom round is done, then we're going to jump back into in-character roleplay stuff. However, that doesn't mean that you don't have to roleplay in between for this kingdom round stuff. Like we can do little fun scenes here and there too. So this is not just something for mechanics' sakes. This is going to be helping improve your stats as well as your standing in the kingdom. So a lot of fun stuff here. So first thing we're going to do is do a kingdom round. So everyone's going to go ahead and take a turn. We can go in any sort of order, so you guys can decide who gets to go first and who goes last, all that good stuff. Everyone is going to select an event. It could be from the safe orders or the risky orders, whichever one you want. And you are going to roll a skill check of your choice. It is going to be, you're going to have to describe in how you are using that specific skill for that check. You're going to roll. I'm going to have DC in my head. If it meets or doesn't meet the DC, I'll let you know, and that will influence the current kingdom score. So who wants to go first?
I think it's important that we quell unrest first. With me getting a +3 to
I have a
roll.
question.
Yes.
So
Okay.
my fit is that I get intelligence or wisdom +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't I have those at 20 or just one?
You do have a max out intelligence score. Does it just say intelligence?
Intelligence or wisdom?
Yeah, you're gonna have to put the point in wisdom then. Which is still good. That'll help with your wisdom saves.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that does not make it go past 20.
I would like to do an athletics check as sort of like a cleaning up the streets, taking care of any monsters outside the kingdom.
Okay.
That sort of thing.
Lovely. Awesome. By the way, before we actually do any rolls, because this might be important, was anyone looking into using focused attention?
I'm the counselor. I can do that with 2 people. I was actually about to say that.
Okay, awesome. In that case, Vaz, I'm gonna say at any point for anyone's rolls, you just let me know when you want to use this and give them advantage. I will allow you to use this after someone is rolled, but it has to be before I say what the result is. So once I declare whether it's a major or minor success or failure, you can no longer use it.
Okay,
Sound
just
good?
don't jump the gun too quick.
Yep. I'll give you time. I'll give you time.
Just put them away.
That's why I'm getting this out of the way now, so now I know to wait. All right, so focus
All right.
attention has been activated. So 2 people in the group is going to have advantage on the rolls. So,
Okay.
Brisket, you may roll your athletics check. 21.
You have advantage, so
You have advantage if,
Oh,
you,
I get
want
advantage.
if you
Higher.
want to use it. So
I
haven't told
think
you
you
if
should save that for
succeeded or
someone
not.
else. Because
Well,
21's pretty
Cormac-
good.
Cormac needs to kill something, so he's going out with you anyway to do this.
Okay. I'll roll with advantage. Okay, yeah,
All right,
21.
that's still a 21. A 21 is a major success.
Yay!
That is going to reduce your unrest to a 10. Lovely. Who would like to go next?
Sure, I could go next. I will be going ahead and infiltrating.
Ooh, I actually almost forgot. There is going to be minuses. Because the unrest got reduced to a 10, it's now a -2 penalty instead of a -3. That would have still been a major success, though, even with the -3.
Good.
So, actually, I already forgot about one of my mechanics. So, remember going forward that unless I say otherwise, you have a -2 penalty to everyone's rolls.
I have another question about the feat.
Yes.
The last one says I have +5 to wisdom and intelligence, perception and investigation. Can I add that, or is it has to be like manually every time?
Where is it?
Observant, the last one. You have a +5 bonus to your passive wisdom perception and passive intelligence investigation scores.
Oh, yeah. That, we'll have to add that manually to your sheet. I forget how you add to just passive bonuses. I think there's a way to do it on the 2024 character sheets. I just don't remember how to do it.
It's under senses, and you'll see your passive investigation, insight, and perception. And you can add 5 to those 2 stats.
I think you can just drag the observant feat onto your character sheet from the
Yeah.
compendium,
I looked
and
it
will
up, I
auto
couldn't
do it.
find it.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'll send you a screenshot of what it looks like, Pygo.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
If push comes to shove, we can also like figure it out during the break.
Okay.
Okay,
Shoves you off a
so
balcony.
who remind me who was going next?
Me.
Okay, what would you like to do, Chio?
I will be undergoing an infiltration task. Hopefully, at the same time, spreading my cult throughout the city.
Ooh, very nice. All
So,
right. What was the name of your cult, by the way? I don't remember off the top of my head.
It is.
It's the pee pee poo poo cult.
No. It is Chioism.
Chioism, lovely. The influence of
What do
Chioism
we
has
do in
begun.
Chioism?
Yep. What do you do? Well, it's well,
You haven't figured that out yet.
it's a religion.
No way.
Yo,
Holy shit.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
I will get more details at some point. Where did my skills go? I've missed. Isn't there? Okay, I might be stupid. I don't remember how to. Oh no, they're right here on the left side. I'm used to having this window popped out, and it's not. All right. So for that, I will be running deception, which I have expertise in.
Oh my
So,
god. Okay.
I don't think
Hey.
you need me to give you an advantage on that.
No,
one.
no, you don't.
Yeah.
That is indeed a major success on infiltration. Okay.
I don't think I will
Also-
ever be failing one of these rolls.
Guys, don't forget we also have like inspiration due to our infiltrations that anyways, so we kind of get even more.
Got points of,
So
you
that's,
got points of
plus one, so
inspiration
it's
and an
30.
influence roll.
Right.
Lot of advantage.
Plus my also +3 for infiltration from being the emissary. So
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's like a 31 in total. Yeah, that's still a major
Yep.
success.
Yep.
I go, don't forget to mute again, by the way.
Okay, sorry.
Yogi. We're echoing a lot today. All right, that brings up your kingdom's influence to a 7. Good stuff. Who wants to go next?
I can go next, else. And I think I'm gonna also go with Quell Unrest for now, due to the fact that our unrest is so high. And I would like to use investigation to like root out some of the major problems of the unrest in the areas that we could fix.
All right, awesome. I will
Or
allow
unrest
this.
deletion.
Go ahead and roll that investigation check.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the second assist.
Ye- 27. 25. in total.
25 with the -2, indeed. That's a major success. Another -2 to the kingdom's unrest. Awesome.
That puts us at. Full bar.
Very good, very good. At an 8. Let me double check something.
Still penalty of -2.
Yep, still at -2. Very good. All right, awesome.
Yeah, closer to none.
Who would like to go next? I think both of Cormac's focus attention uses have been used up.
Yep.
So no more
Yes.
free advantage. So I think we have Selfie and Amagiri left. Is that right?
And or NPCs, of course.
I'm thinking of doing. So what did you say our kingdom's power was?
Power's at a 7.
7.
So right now
I
your
do.
wealth is your highest score.
But we'll go ahead and hire adventurers mercenaries. I'll probably use persuasion on them to join the glorious kingdom.
Very nice. All right, kind of bolstering up your numbers. Go for it.
Right. Oh shit! What the heck? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. And for these, I get, I believe, with this action, I also get a +3 for the roll. I mean, from the
D.
general roll.
-2 penalty will make it a +1.
-2. Okay.
All right, awesome. Did you already put the +1 in there?
Yeah, because my normal is +11.
Okay, awesome. 23 in total. That is another major success. Awesome. That is a +2 to your power. Good stuff.
Power. Unlimited power.
I need more power.
It's over 9,000.
Lovely,
Oh.
lovely. I think that means last but not least, Selfie. Which order would you like to do?
So, what are my options right now? I am currently in charge of building, right? Expansion, right?
Yes.
What can I do? Because I see the numbers
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, so right now, because you are the Viceroy, you have a natural +3 bonus to fortify territory. Fortify territory on a major success would give your kingdom a +2 to power. However, if you roll a minor success or a minor failure, you'll be gaining less power and you'll actually lose some wealth in the process. And if it's a major failure, you'll lose 2 points of wealth and gain no power at all. So it's basically roll high, you gain stuff. Roll low, you lose stuff.
So instead of rolling to make my kingdom better, can I tell you what I actually want to do? What are my actual plans?
Yeah,
as this roll
you can
falls?
tell me like, yeah, if you want to like, if you want to like have something very specific in mind, I can tell you like what order would like apply to that in that case.
Yeah. So as that roll falls on my shoulder, I would first think about going back to the people, because I cannot build everything by myself. The one thing that our kingdom has fallen on the most, like, if you want to enrich the kingdom, you want to enrich the people. And the one thing the lower class has is jobs. Those jobs of working in the mine are tough, hard, and makes them want to hate the kingdom for making them do that. I want to introduce a laboratory as the first building and educate a good number of people. And from that, I want to be able to create a factory and kind of automate the procedure of the coal mining.
Okay, awesome. I would say this would be one of two, depending on how risky you want to play it. If you want to play it safe, I would say this would be construction. Basically, it would be a straight success or failure, pretty, not a super high DC. If you succeed, it's a +1 on wealth. If it's a failure, you lose nothing. It's just, nothing happens. If you want to play a little risky, I would say that the next best one would be fortified territory, which would give you a higher boost in power, but at risk of losing some wealth in the process. I would say it'd be one of those two. You get a +3 bonus to fortified territory.
So fortified territory is the easier one or the riskier one?
Fortified territory is harder, but you have a natural bonus, so you, out of everyone in the group, have an easier time doing that one
I would
specifically.
like to do that.
You want to do that one? Okay. What skill do you want to use for this?
So, as I said, I'm going to talk to the people. So this will be kind of communication skill, I would say.
Okay. Would you say persuasion then?
Persuasion. Sure.
Okay.
Should I roll that?
Yeah, so you have a +3 to this. There is a -2 penalty because of the kingdom's unrest, so you have a +1 to this roll. Roll a persuasion check.
Can I roll it and will mainly remove from that? Can I just straight up roll it?
Yeah, just roll a persuasion check. 13. We'll add a +1 to that.
Can I burn one of my inspiration, one of the infiltration for advantage on that?
Yes, do you want to burn one of your inspiration, or do you want to burn the party's influence point?
What do you guys say? What is?
Can I
better?
use my my flash of genius?
This is a skill check.
Okay. You want to use that after we gave you advantage, or?
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
a reroll should be. I think an
I will
influence roll
allow.
should be
I will allow you to add your flash of genius. I will say, for the rules of this, you can only use this once per round.
Yeah.
Because you're using a reaction, and with all this, I think to make
Yeah.
it fair, you can use it on yourself, or you can even use it on another member of your group.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll say we'll
Do we
add
then-
a +5 bonus to this. That would make this a 19.
Should we now burn the influence roll then for Pygo's roll?
That's up to you guys. If you want to get higher than a 19. Martia, you
I
got
mean,
ranged.
A 19 was a success on was a major success on my other check, so that should be fine. We could save that influence point for later.
I will say the higher that your stat is already, the higher the DC is going to be. And right now, the power is at a 9, which is not super high.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth it.
What do you guys say?
I think it's not worth it.
It's Pygo's roll. I would say it's up to Pygo.
Yeah.
It's stress roll.
No.
'Cause-
Infiltration is every influence roll. We all have access to one, one inspo shared by everybody.
Okay.
So
What
we
is
can
the
use
group
it.
rolling?
But yeah, that's why I'm asking the group.
Yeah, you're right.
So far, only Brisket mentioned something.
Yeah.
I can. Bass. Sorg.
Anybody?
Give us your intel. Talk with us.
Oh, sorry, I muted because of my dog earlier and forgot to unmute.
I got.
I don't
go ahead.
particularly care if we use it or not here. To be honest, we only get one of them per session, right? So might as well use it on something.
Yeah, we might as well.
How many? Because how many more actions do we even have right now?
This is the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
as well.
And
Okay.
Since we can't stockpile them, we might as well do it, and because we have inspiration just in case we need to burn something down the road.
Yeah. In that case, Pygo, you may roll another persuasion check. Now you have advantage. Okay, number stays the same. Well,
it's
and 19.
+5 though, right?
Yeah, so it's
You
a
said-
19 in total.
Okay, that's good.
So a 19 is a major success. So there's another +2 to your kingdom's power. Awesome. Okay.
Ah.
Your
Oh.
kingdom's power is now at 11. Your wealth is at a 13. Your influence is at a 7. And your unrest has been reduced to an 8.
I'm a little confused.
Bonuses all across the board. That's okay. It's a lot. It's the first round.
What are we just like going on turns and rolling numbers? Like is that
It's-
how
We're
you play it?
we're managing the kingdom.
Yeah, but that's it to it.
We're not done.
Okay.
This is the first part. There's more. That's
Yeah,
this is basically deciding how that month of downtime is going to go instead of going into traditional downtime rules. Because the idea behind it is that you guys are ruling a kingdom. That's hard. It's really difficult. So instead of
Yeah, that's
role
why-
playing,
I actually want to see like if that's okay with everyone. I actually want to see like at least how you start, because you got this big role and you're just gonna roll for it, or you're gonna go out there and make conversation.
We're getting there.
Well,
We're
Pygo.
not done.
Yeah.
Pygo, he explained earlier that the boring stuff is gonna get like
Okay.
glossed over.
We do the
but
boring
the
stuff
exciting
now.
events of what
Okay.
happens during the rolls is what you're actually gonna see.
Yes,
Yep.
the
Okay.
boring stuff decides what the exciting stuff looks like.
Okay. Sorry. It's a lot of numbers.
It's
for
okay.
me,
It's
so
okay.
It
I
gets
know.
confusing.
This is the first time I properly, well, technically the second, but this is the first time I properly tested this. So hey, if this ends up like being a failure, then I'm ditching it. You know. But I wanted to try this out. This is something I've homebrewed for the last couple months or so.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. All right. So next up is we are going to do what is called an unrest check. So
I'll roll that one.
yeah, so the way that the unrest check is going to work is every single month we are going to figure out if the people are going to be content with the conditions of their kingdom, or if they're going to decide that they're going to make a change this month. So, one of you is going to roll this check. It is a straight D20. No modifiers, no nothing. Just a straight D20 roll.
In the document it says D20 with advantage. Do you need to remove the advantage line off of there?
I might, wait, let me double check.
It says unrest check equals D20 roll
Yes,
with
you're right.
advantage.
It is roll with advantage. Yes, you are correct. I forgot about that last bit. Yes, so a straight D20, no modifiers, but you roll with advantage.
What
If
was our
the
current
number,
level of unrest after all of that?
it's an 8.
10-8, okay.
So, you roll a D20 and roll with advantage. If you roll an 8 or higher, then everything's fine. If you roll lower than the kingdom's unrest score, then bad things are going to happen. Something called
Yay!
a revolution is going to take place. So,
Oh, so it just goes straight to 20.
basically. So,
Zan, okay.
Cormac, do you volunteer on this unrest check?
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
How beautiful! How beautiful!
Okay.
This is gonna get
Oh,
exciting
great.
as fuck.
Oh
This is gonna
my
be exciting.
fucking god!
It's a good thing I fucking prepared this. Okay, you know what? If it went well, I was gonna go into 2 more steps, but because this happened, we're not doing that. Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Time to make it work, okay, Bob?
The dice god smiled upon me today with chaos. This actually pleases Cormac because of his fucking bloodthirsty personality.
Okay, so even with advantage, you do not beat an 8. That's crazy. Okay,
Huzzah.
Huzzah, indeed. I can't even give
it's
you
a good
inspo.
thing. Good thing I had something prepped. Okay, so holy shit, this is happening fast. So now that all the boring stuff is out of the way, that concludes the kingdom round. Let's begin the shenanigans. So,
Wait, really quick before you actually go into the world, what kind of other rounds would have happened? Just like for clarification.
so
for all
in
of
the
us.
future, what would have happened is 2 other things that could get in the way of your kingdom. The 3rd round is what's called a dilemma, and then the 4th is a setback. The dilemma is basically when you guys are offered a choice where you guys as a group have to decide what path you want to go on, and depending on which route you go will heavily affect the score of your kingdom. Which ironically, the dilemma was going to be related to the people, as the people of Asgard have been fighting for better quality of life for many months, and they're growing more and more frustrated about it. You can decide to go one of 2 routes, and this is what I literally wrote in my notes while I was really tired writing this all up. I wrote, slice of life or fuck them kids. A slice of life is you giving with the people what they want, which gives you a -3 to your unrest and to your wealth. Or fuck them kids, you don't give them anything, and you get a +3 to your +3 to your unrest and to your wealth. But we're not doing that, so other stuff is happening. And then the last step is going to be a setback. This is going to be a more traditionally role-played scene, where depending on how things go, it might influence the scores in the long run as well. But you failed the unrest check, so we're not doing that.
Okay.
So
Time to kill some workers.
here
Time for some
is
blood.
how this is going to go. After the dinner with King Shinnick, all of you are invited to stay within Fort Whiteclaw. You all get your own rooms, your own private rooms, with very lavish furniture and all sorts of storage to place out all of your various things that you brought with on your long journey. Obviously, you still have the secret hideout out in the mountains, like right across from the mountain that you can still go to in secret. But as far as King Shinnick is concerned, this is going to be your new home. And so you guys get comfortable. You get your own private rooms, you get set up, and you begin working. You begin laboring on building up the kingdom of Azakar in King Shinnick's image. Everyone focusing on their individual tasks, focusing on building up the infrastructure, led by Selfie, who is now the new viceroy, building up the school that you mentioned, trying to give the people a proper education, hiring up new soldiers to replace some of the ones that were lost previously, as well as the fact that the city of Azakar does not have a lot of protection. The city of Azakar makes up the entirety of the kingdom. There are no other towns that you need to manage. It's just this city, and this city alone. It's a pretty big city, though, so there's plenty to manage over. And yeah, you guys begin going over your respective tasks, building up your kingdom, and for the most part, you are successful. Everything is going according to plan. As time goes on, and you get deep into your work, other things happen in the shadows. An alliance, knowing or unknowing to the group, has been broken. And a certain group of revolutionaries have grown angry. It is the 13th of Dreadix, 754 of the Third Age. Been almost a month, about 3 or 4 weeks since your fated meeting with the king. You've slowly gotten to know him a little more, as well as getting to know some of the staff. Some people tend to keep to themselves, while others introduce themselves in a very friendly manner. Before shit hits the fan, is there anything that anybody would like to do in their free time that they were really dying to do after that meeting concluded? Anyone that you want to talk to?
Yeah,
Anyone that you want to
Yes.
have a meeting with? It could be with an NPC, somebody in your group, anything.
First, I would like to speak with King Shinnick in his study.
Of course. Let's go ahead and just go in the order of what everyone is doing. So, Cormac, you spoke first, so your scene will go first. So, you would like to speak with King Shinnick? Just gonna write all this down because I will forget. All right.
And then
Is it
he
a
also wants to have a
private-
conversation. Yeah, initially the conversation is going to be private with King Shinnick, and then he plans on going to speak with Selfie as well.
All right. Selfie, you also spoke up, I heard.
Yes. Um, I want to follow through on what I said earlier with what was my plan.
All right, so really getting into the nitty gritty of so you would want to like talk to the people about
Yeah.
all right.
I would also like to do something.
All right, awesome.
I would like to use our wealth score, the high one, to try to obtain over like some of our kingdom's connection to buy a rare magical item.
All right. And I'll say if anybody else wants to do any shopping, they're more than welcome to join Strays on that one, since that's more of like an out of game kind of thing. But yeah, more than welcome to do so. Awesome. Anything else that anybody wants to do before during this month? It's kind of like more of a traditional downtime. So if anybody wants to get up into anything, let me know.
I'd like
You
to
will
form a spirit bomb
absolutely-
right above the city.
Yeah, sure. New campaign, guys. New story.
Hell yeah.
All right. If that's all that everyone wants to do, speak now, forever hold your peace. I got the order
I
down.
mean, other than the infiltration and spreading the cult, I don't think there's much else that Gio would be focusing on.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
now holding a Lego piece.
All right. So
I'm holding my piece.
here's the order of everything here. First is going to be the meeting with King Shenik by Cormac. Selfie is going to talk to the people about Selfie's project, building a new, I wrote academy, was that correct?
I don't know if academy, it will be more like a small like laboratory. Basically, I want to build the laboratory that I
Yeah.
used to have back in the good old days, but give people the same knowledge that I do.
All right, sounds good. Then after that is going to be Strays with some magic item shopping, and finally the meeting between Selfie and Cormac. I have posted it in our Gambit chat because I like to write things down. Okay, so it's an ordinary day. Probably about a week or so after the initial meeting with King Shenik. King Shenik tends to keep to himself, even after building this brand new friendship. So trying to find the free time to actually speak with him one-on-one is relatively difficult. But Cormac, after about a week or so of really adjusting to this new counselor position, you finally get some time with him as he does his own personal studies in his observatory. He grants you permission to enter his study and discuss with him. So you enter the observatory as beautiful as some of your allies had last seen. It is a pretty, not necessarily cramped, it is a relatively small but open space, with a lot of very utilized space, a lot of shelves and cabinets filled with various papers and trinkets and tools, things like that. It is very alien to you, Cormac. You're not really the studious type, not in this way at least. So, but he invites you in. You hear that deep voice of his ring out in the chamber. Counselor, good to hear from you again. Your request in my presence.
Yes, King Shenik. There was a matter I wished to discuss with you.
Of course. Go on.
During our travels, let's just say I did a little bit of an experiment of my own. and found quite a bit of success. Perhaps that success could be applied to the process of making the Philosopher's Stone.
Really? You think you have a lead on this project?
Perhaps it would take a living test subject of some kind, but I can alter their physiology to a degree.
Interesting. So you'll need a subject. Anything in particular, or will anything do?
It must be someone who is not strong-willed.
Not strong-willed. We have those in droves. When do you want to conduct this experiment?
When are you free again?
He reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out a forget exactly what they call those, like those little hand watches. I don't want to say stopwatches, but
Pocket watch.
pocket watch. Thank you. Pulls out a pocket watch, takes a look at it, and says, "I've got about 45 minutes to kill. Say we do it now."
Very well. Then, do you perhaps have a test subject on hand?
Think I do. He's going to look up to the ceiling. He's going to snap his fingers and say, "Lorelei, you may reveal yourself." And you see a shadow dart across the ceiling, down across towards the floor at a blistering speed. The shadow forms behind King Shenik, and it begins to form almost like this viscous puddle on the floor. The puddle begins to take shape, begins to morph and coagulate in a way, and rises up into that of a humanoid form. A figure dressed in red, black, and white robes. Their face covered with a red hood and a white jester's mask with 3 checkered horns pointing out of the side and the back. This is Lorelei. He is my royal jester, my protector. He watches over me at all times. Make sure that I kept safe. Who is my counselor, and know that part of her role is to protect you as well. You are my right hand, so if anything ever happens to me, you take control. At least, temporarily, till a suitable replacement is found. He leans in very close and says, "Not that I plan on going anywhere, that is."
Cormac will smile at him.
Lorelei's primary directive is to keep me safe, and, if necessary, keep you safe as well. This only goes for the 2 of us. No one else. It is the task of the royal jesters. They protect their royalty. They take orders from us, the Emperor himself. No one else. That being said, Lorelei, you'll be a dear and fetch me someone from downstairs. Anyone will do, someone light, preferably. In which Jester will silently nod their head and fade into shadow once more, begin gliding across the ground out of the room.
I will say, they may not even survive the process if they're not healthy.
They're healthy enough. You have plenty of test subjects. Your experiment doesn't work on one. You're so confident. We can test it a few times. I like to be thorough. After a few minutes of waiting, the Jester returns with a feeble-looking human man dressed in rags and hands bound with very thick-tied rope as he is thrusted into the room by the shockingly powerful Jester.
I think, well, I communicate with Vraltor internally. This one looks like he's going to die. Hope you're hungry.
That's the thing, Cormac. I'm always hungry.
I know.
Ugh. King Shennick will look
Yeah.
over to you and says, well, get to work.
Can you restrain him, Lorelei?
Lorelei will just walk up and just lift her boot up and just put some pressure on his knee, and he just drops down to his knees. His hands are bound, by the way, but he doesn't seem willful enough to really resist what's going on here.
He may begin to convulse and scream. I will need him held completely still. And I will slowly bring my hand towards the man's head and place it upon his forehead.
Wonderful. With that, the process will begin. I will have the poor sap roll a constitution save real quick. Nope. All right. The red crimson tendrils begin to form across your hand and your forearm, and they begin to spill from your body and begin to wrap around this poor man, almost wrapping around him like vines. It is a slow and grueling process as the thick crimson vines begin to wrap and almost strangle this man, all parts of his body, his head, his torso, his arms, his legs, completely restraining him. You hear the sounds of muscles tearing and bones cracking as the force of Vraltar is pressed upon this man. The man tries to scream, but the vines envelop him a little too quickly. And after a few long minutes, the vines begin to wrap around and almost absorb and coagulate in a way. They begin to replace this poor man had become. And after the process is completed, you see a feeble-looking, wretched, crimson creature. Humanoid, but not like the others. Similar to Love Dump's transformation. So this time, This one seems to lack the previous personality that he had. It seems that the corruption had taken hold much deeper than how Love Dump's corruption was. This is more similar to what happened with the homunculus, Makor. You hear the voice of Cormac in the back of your
I
mind.
hear the voice of Cormac. Oh no, I swapped.
Did I
with
say
Raltor.
Cormac? Fraltor, sorry. Fuck. You hear Fraltor's voice in the back of your head. Fuck.
Hold on, just a second.
Mm-hmm. All good, all good.
Sorry, Ari was barking up a storm.
You're good, you're good.
Go ahead.
You hear the voice of Raltor in the back of your mind. Ooh, we got him. We got this one good. I can almost feel him from here.
Cormac smiles. It seems it was successful.
Congratulations. You have constructed another Crimson Conscript.
I say to the conscript, stand.
The conscript stands. Slowly, but it
Salute.
does so.
I gesture towards Shinnik. Salute your king.
The creature takes an arm and places it upon his chest, giving a stout salute. You hear the sounds of muscles tearing and cracking as he does so, though, so it's a little off-putting, but he is able to follow the task. Fennec will begin to pace around this new subject very patiently, and to examine what you've created. This is quite fascinating. Similar in a way with the project we are working on, but not too close. I am impressed, I will say. If
I
you
call
have the
these-
means,
Sorry, go ahead.
if you have the means, if they are strong, I would very much like more of these.
Keep in mind, some can retain their personalities, but weak-willed like this are under my control. However, this one's body was weak to start with. The strengthening has broken his body more than strengthened it. He could not handle the transformation, as you can hear, I am sure, when it moves. Rest, wretch.
It does, as you say. Have there been any side effects? Any unforeseen circumstances that this could put upon our people?
They are monsters. At the end of the day, no longer human. If anyone sees their true face, panic, hysteria, delirium would set in. If you wish to make soldiers with me, their skin and faces will need to be hidden. And they will need to be willing to undergo such a transformation, loyal to a fault. If you plan on having strong soldiers, that is.
Very well. If you are able to make more, I will request more.
I am still, admittedly, learning how to wield this. The first test subject, while he was strengthened quite a bit, was not under my control like this one.
That is the case, then your next task will be finding a way to make them fall in line. If they can be
Oh, yes.
controlled, I want them under our control.
Believe me, I would love nothing more than to perfect this art. Which is why I think working together on the Philosopher's Stone will be so beneficial for both of us.
Indeed. I have been meaning to meet up with one of our new allies. Selfie was her name, yes?
Indeed.
She seems to have an expertise in this field. One which I plan on using. With her cooperation, of course.
You may
But,
find yourself pleasantly surprised just how deep her expertise goes.
I look forward to being surprised. If you can control these creatures and make as many as you are able, you will stay here in the castle, out of prying eyes. We'll find a way to disguise them properly. And when it's time to release them, we'll do so. I want any and all advantages. I may be a part of the Empire. The moment I started this project, every other member of this Empire had become my enemy. You must be ready to take on all fiefdoms at any point.
I will ask Valtor, how many of these things do you think we can make in a day?
In a day, huh? Decent amount, maybe. Give me enough food and I can probably do it for a while.
Then I'll say this to Shinnik. My power is fueled by fear. Fear that others experience for me. I will need to feed in order to make more soldiers.
You need to feed, I will make you a banquet.
Cormac
You need to be
grins.
feared. I will make you feel like a god. That's what it takes. I
Then
request
I look forward
to...
to the banquet.
Indeed. I request you leave this one here. I want to study him. Proper. You may make as many of those soldiers as you wish, as long as you can maintain control. As for the outlier you spoke of, find him. Keep him in line. Don't want any stragglers running around causing chaos.
Of course.
There's already been enough chaos in my city. Don't need any more.
Then I shall tell him that he has been invited to the castle then. I'm sure he would enjoy being somewhere warm with good food rather than in that cave.
Very well. This meeting has been adjourned. You know what you need
By the
to
way,
do.
do I notice the thing we talked about yesterday in his office at all?
Yes, you do see a small ball of yarn sitting on his desk.
All right. While he's looking over, like thoroughly looking over the Crimson Conscript, can I just like pocket that?
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Actually, I'll pick it up first and then see if he's looking at me before I pocket it.
Okay.
Oh shit! Got a nat 19 on that one. Hell yeah.
Let's see. What's his passive perception? Nope, that beats it.
The sleight of hand beats it, or the passive perception beats it?
You beat his passive perception. He doesn't notice you.
All right, I pocket it.
Okay, awesome. Anything else you want to do here?
I'll say I believe this meeting has been extremely fruitful. Thank you for accepting my request today.
Of course. And thank you for this gift. I look forward to studying it.
Enjoy it thoroughly. I don't know
Awesome.
if this one has a time limit or not. It sounds like his flesh is ripping itself apart when he moves. That's why I told it to rest.
Its head does
It'll last
a
longer.
its head does a full 180 as this like thick neck snapping sound hits as you say that and turns to face you. Okay, that is a little weird.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
All
Needs a
right.
little blood, probably. It'll heal it right up.
Absolutely. So with that, you depart, and about an hour later, Lorelei comes up out of the ground and requests you to give back the ball of yarn once King Shannick notices, upon hearing a loud scream from across the fortress.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm not gonna get to do the thing with the selfie. Aw.
No, he wants
All
it
right,
back.
All right,
The
give it
moment,
back.
like none of you were there for this, but the moment he notices, he's like, "Who stole my ball of yarn?" Like he just gets so fucking angry. Nobody steals from King Shinnick alive. Lord and I find it. It just gets
I
so
already
fucking-
did, though.
He just gets so intense. Oh my god. Okay.
I don't give a
I
fuck
hand it
about my
over.
magic items, but my ball of yarn is off limits.
I hand it over and I say, well, there goes the surprise. All sad.
Yup. Sorry, buddy. All right. Next up, Selfie.
I guess I'll just go buy a ball of yarn myself or something.
Just go spend 2 silver for a ball of yarn. Selfie.
Is that how much it costs? Okay. I can do that.
Probably. I don't fucking know what a bunch of ball of yarn costs in D&D.
Okay, I'll if it's 2 silver, I'll
That
buy a
sounds
ball of
about
yarn.
right. Babe, how much is a pack of yarn worth in real life?
Then like $7.
Yeah, 2 silver. That sounds right. That works for me. Anyways, Selfie.
Yeah.
You want to go talk to the people.
Well, first of all, let me ask you that. What is the stage of the construction? The plans?
I would say we fast forward 3 weeks after the meeting with the initial meeting with King Shennick. At this point, King Shennick has actually been working with you on the Project Opus, as at some point he would have requested your aid, specifically given your expertise on the subject. You are more than welcome to confront him about how you know so much about this project. That's completely up to you, though. But if you decide to keep it to yourself, then you simply, in your little bits of free time, help him out with his studies, kind of get to know him a little more. But in your free time, outside of your duties, considering that you had a major success, the construction of the laboratory is going quite successful. Where would you want to build it in the city? Or do you want to build it more near the fort?
So I would build it in the closest spot to the first spot I got to meet the people, when you remember back a couple of sessions ago, I made like a stand and basically made a showcase of my skills.
Okay.
We
So,
we would like to build 2 constructions that kind of go in parallel. There is a factory kind of like automating the coal mining process that is like straight to the cave, and a laboratory nearby to kind of like create the equipment and the material needed for that. Does that work?
awesome. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, the construction on these 2 buildings immediately get underway once you take position. Some of the coal mining staff actually get moved to this new project, so that way the project has enough manpower in order to keep up with the building demands. It's going to take quite some time for this project to completely finish, especially since with the kind of laboratory that you want to build, there's a lot of expensive parts that are going to be needed for that, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But at the very least, the factory can get a lot of progress in very early on. So the factory's been making really good progress. The laboratory has been a little lagging behind, but at the very least, the foundation for both of these buildings have been laid out right across for where the coal mining section of the city is, in these like 2 big open spots. And the project has been going well, especially with the factory. Estimates, according to some of the surveyors you've been working with, estimates look like the factory will be done by the end of the week. Factory will probably take another couple weeks. The laboratory will take another couple weeks.
I would like to make a meeting between the head of the people, as we met them before. He's the one who gave me the direction and basically help us. We met him in the well. That would be the one I would have chosen to be head when I'm not around of the constructions. And his favorite few.
Okay.
I forgot the rebellion guy's name. Ugh.
His name is Felix.
Felix.
Yeah.
Fix it, Felix.
I should remember that. I should remember that because one of my player characters in another campaign is called Felix.
Also, I don't remember who it was. Somebody literally bullied me because apparently I named 2 separate NPCs
That
Felix
was
in
your
this
wife.
campaign.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was your
fucking
wife.
God. Yeah, and no one fucking told me except for you.
That was your wife.
Yeah.
You also
Hey,
call
you know,
Felix-
there's multiple people named like who share names in real life. So who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah,
if
yeah. It's just funny.
Who did you also name Felix? I can't remember.
It was one of the guards on the first session, like one of the
Yeah.
people guarding the entrance to the meeting with Lord Zarok. I think one of you gave a bottle of wine to him.
Yeah,
I
me.
just haphazardly named him Felix right off the top of my head, so.
We need to go back to watch that part.
I'm never gonna name any NPC Felix ever again because of this, by the way. You've traumatized
No,
me.
I bet you will. I bet you will anyway.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, to the meeting.
All right. Do you have?
Considering you
Is
meet
this
at the
a one-on-one meeting with Felix alone, or do you have like a bunch of people together?
A bunch of people. It's like Felix and his like closest, the people he trusts the most. The same people I would say we met at the start. So it will be like, kind of like how do you call it? Like a memory that you had before. Like, there's
Mhm.
a French word for it. Yeah.
I don't know what word we're
Deja vu?
thinking of. So basically, what you
Deja
want to
vu,
do?
yeah. A small deja vu.
So
of some
basically,
sort.
all the people that you have in charge of building all of your stuff are all the people that you met up with in the Scars of Broadway hideout.
Yep.
Okay. So you have, in a weird way, made a new hideout for the Scars of Broadway.
And let's begin the meeting. So I want to hear how are we doing so far. This is a very important progress, both for you and the kingdom. I won't lie, this is a handshaking hand situation, but we both came from it.
What exactly do we gain from this?
Well, your crew have been eating coal all their life. Let's change that. Oh, and also, I would like to use a spell that I have.
Okay.
I believe it's one of the items at home. So, let's see. I believe it's called True Sight.
You're casting True Sight?
Yeah, I want to see like if there's anyone rather than the people that I asked to be here
Oh,
present.
like anyone invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. So this
Can't
lets
find
you
it right now, but
see, like, see invisibility and stuff like that.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't find it right now. You believe I have that item, right? there's
The
like
True
an-
Sight spell? I could check your character sheet real
Yeah.
quick.
It
Okay.
also lets you
I
see
like it.
through illusions and through
Yeah.
a lot of shit.
Gem of
Shapeshifters.
seeing.
Yeah,
I believe
shapeshifter.
it's that one.
Yeah. Like if
Ah, okay, it's a magic
Theo
item you
was
got.
standing in front
Okay.
of her, that she'd be
Gotcha.
able to see
Okay.
her true form.
Okay, cool. So, you pull out this small gem in this room because, like, this is something you have to, like, physically look through in order for this to work. So, as this meeting is, like, getting started and you're beginning the conversation, you just take the gem and you just begin, like, examining the room here. I want you to roll a perception check.
Oh, good thing I got it like 5+ from this.
Well, that's for your passive. You know what? I'll let you add that +5. Ooh, 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pl-
So that
that's 15.
+5. So in the future, the +5 is only for your passive perception, but I will let you add it for this roll
Okay.
because you got excited for it.
Can I use my Flash of Genius since it's like a new
Yes, you can.
action? Okay.
It's another +5, so that makes it a 20.
Yeah.
That was the DC.
Meets it, beats it.
Mm-hmm. So, you begin looking through the eye very quickly, kind of just scanning the room here. You see it for about a quarter of a second. Slightly behind you in this, like, this is like a small office room that is like right at the, like, pretty close to the entrance of the factory. Like a kind of like right outside of like that, like a manager's office that'd be right outside of a break room. And you turn your head looking through this gem and see up in the top corner of the room a scrying eye. For a quarter of
What's
a
a
second.
scrying eye?
A scrying eye is the result of the spell scrying. Let me read it to you. When using the scrying spell, you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. Basically, what this spell is somebody is spying on you from somewhere in the world. You don't know if they're spying on you, on somebody else in the room, but there is an eye that someone is using to look upon this meeting. And the moment you take a look at that scrying eye, it vanishes.
So it's no longer there. There's
Seems
no
like
chance
Top's
they're spying on
concentrating
me,
the
right?
spell.
Not right now.
Perfect. And if the DM are willing for me to take this moment of like, let my imaginary go with it, I would like to place the same map that Reggie kind of went out of his way to fill with all those details that seem unnecessary. But for this moment, it will be very necessary. and would like to start a new project, a secret one, of tunnels, similar to the well. But these tunnels will be giving the commoner people and the people that want to take down the king a way to the palace and start arming themselves, because you can make so much stuff from the laboratory: weapons, shields, protective spells, poison. And I want to start this new project. And not only that, people tell me, have you heard of the word Rakshasa before? I'd like to know.
Felix would look to the rest of the group, and everybody kind of just shrugs their shoulders and say, I have.
So, let me tell you that your king is not from around here. Not from this land, at least.
They knew that much.
He is a different creature, and I'll kinda give away if the DM is willing to explain again the meaning of Rakshasa.
Yeah, absolutely. I say you go ahead and take some time to explain the nature of a Rakshasa and that they're basically a hellish creature from another plane, or another place in this case, that cannot be greatly affected by magic. They also have a bunch of other fun little abilities, but the main thing you get the point across is magic does not have a great effect on them almost at all. And the main weakness that a Rakshasa has is that they can be heavily damaged by blessed weapons, specifically piercing weapons. While you're doing this, I am not going to tell you why. Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. Is that this?
Yes, it is. Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right.
Did I not pass it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
You don't know why you're rolling that.
Okay. Dang it. I can only hope for best, but yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and explain all the details about Rakshasas to Felix here. And I'd like you to roll me an insight check as well as you're explaining all this.
Insight?
Yes. 21, very good. 21. You get the idea that, like, Felix specifically, as well as some of the other members here, they were a little tense when they met you for this meeting. You've been very busy, so you haven't really had a lot of time to really talk with the Scars of Broadway. And you get this, like, silent tension in the room as this meeting starts. But the more you talk about this plan of building weapons to fight against King Shenik and you divulging all of his secrets about his real self, their shoulders begin to relax and loosen a bit as they kind of lose their tenseness, as the uncertainness of your true affiliations begins to subside as they begin to trust in your word again. It looks like after you disappeared for a little bit and started living in King Shenik's house, they started to get a little suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Felix will take in all the information that you give him, which takes a little while. And he looks over the maps that Reggie had made for you, and just all this information. He says, "I'll tell you what, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff right here."
You understand I'm giving you your best chance at what you wish for all this time?
No. Still gonna take quite some time, but might actually have a shot of taking this guy down. I'm gonna get a hold of some folks. Definitely gonna need some reinforcements. If we got the arms, then all we need is the manpower.
I would like to also leave something with them. Do I still have the patch he gave me?
I would say so, yeah. Unless you would have gotten rid of it at some point, I'd say you'd still have it.
I have an item that let me bestow features into items once they're being touched. Like a sound.
One of your
Is it-
infusions or
Yeah. It's like I have max 5, I believe.
Yeah, it's your
Oh.
tinkering thing.
magical
Yeah.
tinkering? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Is one of them an image?
I believe so.
I would love to leave a map, a visual representation of the map, and how, like, the direction of the tunnel, basically the schematics.
Remind me, which tunnel is this?
So when we were back in the mountain, Reggie was rolling so well. Like, we rolled so well that Reggie started to build a whole map of, like, the whole scenery, so detailed.
Oh, okay, so like the tunnel
And
of
I
like
would like
your
to build on
new-
top of that, because I'm also, like, skilled in calligraphy, I believe.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So is this like a new tunnel or is this something that already exists? Like the
Something
hideout?
that I want them to make.
Oh, okay.
That's the secret project I'm building with them. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, they will take all this into consideration. They will take that copy of the map that you've imprinted. Also, you like imprinted it on like a random piece of coal or something like that. In which Felix will pocket this and say,
The patch.
"Oh right, you put it on the patch.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
brain. Awesome.
that's okay.
Yeah, you pass it over to him. He says, "Thank you. This is a lot. It's been a long time since I've had proper hope. You've given it to me. Almost forgives the extra work you've been giving us for building this fucking factory, but
I gave you knowledge.
I know. I'm not complaining.
Don't take that as simple means. Knowledge can take you far greater places than a word of command.
I'm just busting your balls, sweetheart. You're fine.
I don't have balls. And she said it very seriously.
Right.
You wished she had a yarn off ball.
Point is, I appreciate this. There's a little bit of me that really wanted to mistrust you, but it came through.
I won't blame you, but remember, I gave you knowledge. That's something you cannot take away. Take it as you will.
You give us knowledge.
Another thing.
Yeah?
Well, she said that she will use her cloak of billowing
Okay.
and go like
Whoosh.
whoosh knowledge. Isn't that elegant? And
Jesus. Looking too forward to the new Dr. Stone series season,
Yeah.
I swear.
I made my whole character after this guy, dude.
Yeah.
Rinko?
No, the Professor X. I literally have my character X, like the same mark that he has.
Professor X from Dr. Stone, but as a persona.
But yeah, that'll be for my character.
Awesome. He will
I'm
finish off
sorry,
this
DM.
meeting. You're good. He will finish off the meeting and said, "Appreciate all of this. You've given us knowledge. We'll give you action. Just you wait. This'll be fun." He will pocket the patch and said, "All right, boys. We got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it." They all give themselves a nod and they go back to constructing your brand new factory, which should be done in the next week or so.
Okay.
Right.
And the tunnels.
And the tunnels.
That's on the
that'll have to
project
be
now.
done. Yep, that'll have to be done later. Awesome. Okay. Let me write that down on my notes real quick just so I don't forget.
Good luck. That's a lot. I know that's a lot.
That's okay.
Okay.
Factory, laboratory, tunnels into fort. There we go. Next up, Strays, shopping trip. What do you want to buy?
First of all, I need to know. I don't know how you handle the arcane grimoire. If you can have actually 2 of them at the same time attuned, or only 1.
Arcane grimoire?
Yes.
I think it's just 1.
Okay, so the rulebook doesn't classify that you only can have 1, but a lot of DMs only limited to 1, but that's fine for me. Then it would be a cloak of displacement
Okay.
that I
So
would like to acquire.
Cloak of Displacement will run you 4,000 gold. I'm so thankful that the 2024 rule set has prices actually locked in. Finally. Now I don't need to make it up.
Perfect. That's peanuts.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Any kind of other magic item that the group wants really quick?
Forget arcane. What kind of arcane grimoire are you going for? You're going for the +2
I
version?
only have a +2 at the moment, so I would have like 2 +2, but yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, you already have one?
Yeah, I already have one.
Okay.
The only option would be very rare for me, but that's not accessible currently for me.
Nope, not yet.
So yeah.
Gotta bump your wealth up if you want more stuff.
Yeah, I know. And I would like to purchase multiple rings of spell storing.
Okay. How many do you want to buy?
How much would be one, when I can ask? And
one
how
of them
many
would-
can I buy?
One of them would be 4,000, and honestly, you can buy as many as you got gold.
Are you sure you want to tell that me? Let me just take a peek in my funds.
All right, we'll say
I'm-
5 is the max for now. How about that? 5
Okay.
rings. That's the
Because-
most that you can order online in a month.
Because we are I'm currently still at over 9 million.
Yeah.
You forgot something.
I know you've been making the funds as time is going on. I know. You keep mentioning
okay.
it.
Monies.
It's okay. We'll just crash the economy.
It's like every other session is like, hey, by the way, don't forget that I'm counterfeiting money as we play. Like, I know what you're doing. I
But
just
yeah, so,
chose to ignore it.
It's a problem. I'm gonna shove over to another side and deal with it later. So yeah, I'm gonna buy 5 rings of spell storing. What else? Is there anything that the party needs?
Let's see.
Good question. Perhaps a cloak of displacement.
As well. Good choice,
Another
my
one?
friend. Yes.
Another one, yeah.
That'll be another 4,000.
Yes, I gotta deduct it from my stash.
I will remind everyone with the way that this stuff kind of works, most of these quote-unquote magic items are actually going to be tech variants. So the Cloak of Displacement is not a magical item. You still have to attune to it because because mechanics and stuff like that. But it's more of a like bioengineered piece of technology versus just straight magic.
Bioengineered?
Yeah.
There's bio in it?
Kinda.
It's organic.
A little bit.
Okay. So Cloak of
That means
Displacement.
I can corrupt
It's still made out of Displacer Beast hide. It's just made in a different way.
That means I can
Bioengineering is a thing. Selfie specializes in it. It is very popular over at a meme.
I'm so sorry if you had the sneeze.
No, I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm saying I can corrupt that shit.
Oh no, don't give me more mechanics to make up.
Nah, it'll just be visual.
Okay.
If money is not an issue, I wouldn't mind getting a +3 Rhythm Maker's drum.
Is it? That's very rare, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If
We can only get rares.
Oh,
Yeah,
we can only
you
get
guys-
rares. Right.
because
right.
if you're wealth level, you only have
plus
access to
two.
rare items.
+2 Rhythm Maker's drum.
Okay, sure of that. Sure.
Thank you.
How much
Rhythm
does a
Maker's
priest
drum.
cost?
I'm gonna say a rare Rhythm Maker's
A
drum is gonna be.
priest?
Priest?
So that's gonna be 5,000. What does that mean? You want to
You
buy a
want to
person?
buy a priest?
Slavery, I see here.
Not slavery, like the
What
services
are
of a
you,
priest.
fucking Viking?
You have priests that work for the government. You can get. You're a government official. You can get that shit for free.
Oh,
And
Okay.
don't worry, I'll have my own
Well,
priests
I
soon
would
enough.
actually. You did murder a bunch of the priests. The probably.
yeah.
There's a few less.
There's some
a
nuns
monster is
left.
killed then.
There's some nuns left. They might help.
So yeah, Cloak of Displacement, drums +2. Anything else for the group, like for Amagiri?
I can't think of anything right now. So,
What is your weapon plus weapon currently or not?
my weapon is conjured by my class, so
Is it not? Wait, you're a hexblade, right?
yeah.
You still do you not attune to a weapon, and that's what you conjure? So you still benefit from the plus.
Yeah, I could still like attune to a weapon, yeah.
So yeah, if you want to improve your attacks, that would be option. Better armor, better shields. Anybody? Now for grabs.
Maybe.
Let's
You're also
see.
able to turn
What
a-
can we get like the professor?
Another rifle.
I think he's good on that.
He's got a. Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
A holy chainsaw.
Wait. I can get like
That he also has. Not the holy part, but he does have a chainsaw.
We make him into
How-
a Warhammer 40k abomination.
I believe my Makor can have like magical items tuned to it, right?
It is a sentient creature, yeah.
Yeah. Can I get something for him?
Sure.
Okay,
The
I'm
money,
gonna search
so-
something else. How much money can I spend?
You have 9 million gold at your disposal.
Oh,
I
okay.
have it at
You
my
have
disposal.
so much money.
Do we have any recommendation then? I'll
Guys,
take the
just a
first one.
reminder, you are corrupt politicians. Money is not a problem anymore.
Then I want to put all
Yes.
the magic items on
Absolutely.
him. How many slots he has?
I'm going to get Elven Chain as well.
We already have that.
We already have
stole
Elven
that from
Chain?
King Chenek. We
Oh,
stole one of them.
I'll
What is
take
the
that shit.
rarity that we can have?
Rare.
Rare.
But yeah, I can give you. I did plan on giving you the Elven Chain anyways. We
Oh,
talked
right.
about it, but the problem is we didn't want to go there. You wearing that armor. As we
Right.
told the talk.
Can you send me the list of the magic items?
Well, I'll wear it under my clothes,
Yeah,
and
I'll-
then
I'll
we
go
don't have
ahead
a
and drop it.
problem.
So I'll put in the Gambit chat.
There's a
Here's the list
wiki
of magic
thing,
items
too.
as well as their prices because they have them now. Yippee!
Yay! one of the good changes that 2024 has made.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One of the few.
It went from
and
figure it out
armor.
DMs to here's what you've been asking for a decade.
You mean,
Actually, it's
attune?
5.5e now.
Shut up! I'm gonna kill you.
I thought it
wait.
was D&D 1.
that was
and
the beta
spell
test.
weapon. Yeah, that depends on the guys if they want to, because you need to attune to like polymorph stuff, right? Or do you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The wand of
it's-
polymorph also needs attunement, so.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
spelled weapons require attunement, but they're really good because you could get like the spell just put on it.
So yeah, what
All
is
right,
like?
how about we do this? I'm gonna say from now on, if anyone wants a magic item, put it in the Gambit chat and put the
Okay.
price next to it. Everyone gets from this point on maximum 3 items. No more than that. Max 3. That's what you get
Per person?
per person. Yes.
What about the professor? He's a person. He's a person!
If
I think-
the professor, how about this? You put the item and explain to me why he would want it.
I'm so good at like gaslight.
You are, so have fun with that. Put it in the Gambit chat,
Okay.
because this is becoming a shopping
Okay.
episode now.
okay,
I'm just gonna name this episode "Rules and Shopping." That's what this episode's gonna be fucking called.
I'm sorry, we are rich, corrupted politics.
Yep, this is what you asked for. This is the game you guys wanted to run, so this is what I'm giving you.
Can I get
Okay.
Black Razor?
Isn't that an
No.
artifact?
That's
No,
a
that's a
legendary
monster.
form, not. No, Black Razor isn't a monster.
Oh wait,
No,
Oh,
artifact.
It's not an artifact. It's a legendary weapon.
Is
but
it
a hunger's
legendary?
souls.
Okay, well
It's a
if you get
sentient. It's a sentient evil fucking sword that hungers
yeah,
for souls.
get your wealth to 17 and we can talk.
that's the only limitation
Get
we
to
have.
grinding, bitches.
Oh my god, they're selling the Eye of Vec now.
You want
You know,
fun
they say
stuff?
I'm
You gotta
the
play
greatest
my
at
game.
grinding. I'm great at grinding. I'm the best, they say. At grinding.
So okay, guys, I can give our beautiful frontliners also now high-level spells.
Awesome. All right, enough shopping. Next, moving on. Last but not least, before everything hits the fan, Cormac, you
Yeah.
wanted to talk to Selfie.
Indeed.
I'm gonna say this conversation is gonna happen on the 13th of Dreadix. This is gonna be the
Okay.
day where shit hits the fan.
Okay, I have purchased
It is
a new ball of
the
yarn, by the way.
awesome. It was mid-afternoon at this point. You have gone to find Selfie. It has been roughly 3 or 4 weeks since your initial banquet with the king. You guys have been pretty hard at work, all of you. Especially Cormac and Selfie, with your own little projects. Selfie, where does Cormac find you?
Sorry, I was reading about magic items.
It is mid-afternoon on an ordinary day. Where does Cormac find you as he's trying to pull you aside for a conversation?
Probably in Shenek's lab, trying to read about the papers, get the much insight I can.
Okay, awesome. You, Cormac, find Selfie in Shenek's lab. Shenek is not here at the moment as he is attending to other matters, so he has left the observatory to Selfie for this time being. It's
I would like to say that the professor is probably there.
okay. Yeah, sounds good. He's probably assisting you with your studies as well. So, Cormac, you find Selfie and Professor Lichtenstein here as well.
Ah, shit. What was the name of the jester again?
Lorelei.
Lorelei. Okay, I need to put that down in my notes.
Lorelei, the royal jester.
Okay. By the way, does the king have a teleportation circle in his castle?
I would say yes. At this point, though, he's told you that he has one, but he hasn't told you where it is.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
Thank you for that. Okay. First things first. My I have a passive perception. Do I notice anything about the shadows in the room as I enter?
What's your passive perception?
17.
17, you said. Okay. No, you don't notice anything.
Hold on, wait. Let me double check something.
Seems to just be
It
the
might
three
not
of you.
be- Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. I would like to then actively perceive, if that's okay.
Sure. Go for it.
24. Hey.
All right. It is just the three of you in this room. There are no shadows hiding in the corners. Lorelei is not here.
Okay. I will approach Selfie and I will say, what time of day is it actually? Is it like more in the morning or like afternoon?
It's mid-afternoon right now. It's getting close to evening. Like the sun is like going to be setting in like an hour.
I'll say good afternoon, Selfie. Working hard?
Or hardly working. Haha, yeah, we heard that one before.
What? I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, really? I thought I heard you say that before.
No. Ugh.
Ugh.
What the
You're
fuck?
bothering me. Have you noticed that? I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. But if you would take this seriously for a moment, I have some intel on what King Shinnick's going to be doing soon. He has commissioned me for an army
Uh-huh.
to change soldiers into the same thing as love dump.
Self immediately looks over to Makor.
Some of them, as I will then exercise a bit of control over Maccore to make him come over to me, I can control. Others, I cannot. We can use this.
How much into yourself are you that you want to create more clones?
Clones. They are not clones. They're puppets.
You hear inside your head, I mean, they're kind of clones.
They're not me, though.
But
They're not
kind of
Are you
like
saying
me,
that out
so I
loud?
mean, she's not wrong.
No, I don't say that out loud.
Do you use your lips? Like, do you like talk to yourself without the sound?
No,
or you
no,
just
that's in my
brain
head.
talk?
That's
Okay.
yeah. This is
That's
all
very
like
tough.
telepathy, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but they aren't as pretty as us.
What?
I
Us?
mean, no.
No, it's brain talk. It's brain talk.
They're kind
Oh,
of
brain
cute,
talk, brain
though.
talk.
It's like looking at like a
They are-
Rottweiler or something. You
They
know?
are endearing. They are endearing. Still, nothing's gonna beat the original recipe.
That is true.
Anyway, I look back at.
It's been kind of quiet. Did you want to say another thing?
I was kind of looking up as I was doing the telepathy with with Raltor, and then I suddenly look back at you as you say that, and I say, "Hmm? Oh, yes. We haven't exactly come together as a group recently to discuss any plans. It's been rather difficult, but
I suppose that is the nature of these things.
You know why
Speaking-
it's difficult?
Of course, I know why it's difficult. We have eyes on us at all times. We are constantly
Yeah, no,
working.
it's us.
The group?
Okay. You understand that to be called a group, we need to work together. And so far, you've been wanting us to wait behind while you play game. We've discussed that before.
For the last 4 weeks, we've been constantly working. What are you talking
I'm
about?
still reminded of that one situation we had before.
You're still on about the failure?
Big failure.
It got us here, didn't it?
Mere coincidence.
And I didn't hear anybody else speak up when King Shinnik had us over for dinner. It was my words that kept us from having a conflict that night. A conflict we might not have been ready for.
All I care about is how the hell he managed to put his hands on my papers.
That is something that we will figure out. Has he not spoken to you yet?
No. We
Hmm.
worked, but speaking, not so much. How
Those are
do
the
you
perfect
think?
moments to begin prodding him for answers. Ask
How do you
little
think
questions,
us? How are we benefiting from your clone puppeteering or whatever you call it? Isn't that just a problem for the future? You want to be the king, you want to be the emperor, you want to be controlling of everything you see.
No.
Do you care about
I am not
others?
interested in such a boring thing as being a king or an emperor. Nothing like that.
What's your deal?
My deal? I'm not at liberty to discuss that. A little warlock joke, that's all.
I'm loving this.
Okay. Oh,
Selfie
shit.
would look over to the professor, so confused.
Well, it's just the nature of such a thing, and speaking of natures, I drop a ball of yarn on the ground.
Are you mocking me?
Okay, even I have to admit that a little bit racist.
No. Hold on.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cat ears, whiskers, I get it.
Hold on. King Shinnik has a ball of yarn.
Okay.
He became very upset when it was no longer in his office.
Cormac. I've studies go to. You're wasting my time.
You ruined my joke.
I thought you wanted to talk about serious business.
I am, but we can have a little fun on the side.
There's no time to
I pick up the yarn. There's always time for fun. It's Friday night.
That's Friday night.
Not quite the reference I was making. I think
Fortnite
Zork-
dams.
I think Mark gets the joke though.
Oh my god.
Damn it, this isn't how it was supposed to go, Pygo. The clip is ruined now.
You changed your mind.
I just love
Let's
to hear the professor say that's a little bit racist.
God damn it. It was supposed
The
to be a
professor
That's
is
my
like,
highlight of the
"Sir."
day.
The professor's like, what the fuck, dude?
What? I'm a murderer. You think racism is beyond me?
Jesus
Clip that, clip that,
Christ.
clip that.
Vazric 2026.
Yeah, that's funny. That was in character. That wasn't.
I know.
Vazric.
I could be much
Vazric
worse.
Vazric isn't a murderer. I've
But
never
I did the
killed anyone.
judge.
I have a question to the DM.
Yes.
Out of all our players here, who is the most likely to be nearby, listening or like standing in our nearest
In the
vicinity?
group?
In the group.
I mean, if you're asking about who's listening in, my role is literally basically the spy.
Okay,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think Chia would be my guess.
I would like to play some true side.
You want to look through the gem of seeing?
Yeah.
No one's here.
Wait, what?
Nobody's
You said
here.
who is the closest to this location? No one's in the observatory besides the three of you. Vaz literally rolled a
120
24.
feet and there's no one here?
Does
There's
it,
nobody
let you,
here.
does it let you see through walls?
No.
I believe so. No. Oh.
No,
True
it's not.
sight? No.
No, True Sight just
No.
lets you see like invisible stuff and illusions.
Yeah, it lets you see the true forms of things. That's about it.
Oh.
Yeah. If you want to go
Uh,
get Chio, she's probably like a couple doors down. That's what I
Okay,
was
yeah, I
saying.
would like to go get Chio, and I would like to take the ball of yarn.
I already said I picked it back up.
Sleight of
Can I
hand
play
battle,
True
go.
Silence.
Who gets it first? Both of you, sleight of hand, go. Who
I
gets the
get
ball of
advantage?
yarn first?
Why do you get
what?
you get advantage because of your
For
cat
racism, of course.
because of your cat propensity for playing with balls of yarn.
Shit.
Oh.
hell.
Natural fucking 20. Holy
Oh
shit.
my God.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
Use my flash of.
Wait, why is
What,
Selfie
on-
called?
on a
Wait,
dexterity
hold on.
check?
Time out. Why is Selfie named Slifurry?
Because she's a slifurry.
Yeah, well,
What?
I don't see.
Yeah. Why
DM,
are
we're
you
kind of
being-
in the middle of
why are you
something
being
here. I don't know what
Okay,
you're
fine.
doing.
Fuck
Something-
me, I guess.
Okay,
Alright.
Why is
okay,
the DM doing
that?
I changed it today. I changed
Okay.
it today.
I was like, how have I not noticed that?
Oh.
Yeah, fuck you,
Why
dude.
Yeah, fuck you.
You're lucky we're almost at the end of
Oh
the
my
session.
God.
I'd give all of you disadvantage right now.
Oh my god, no one got to talk. I feel bad.
Don't rope me into this.
I'm just gonna grab the yarn and be like, anyway,
Wait,
ruin
flash of
jokes
genius.
aside. Flash of
That's
Genius
just
is
genius
for
does not beat a
intelligence check.
23.
Oh, what can I use?
I
Nothing.
swear this question comes up every session.
Oh
It's
my
for
God.
intelligence checks.
Is it just for intelligence checks?
I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it?
I thought it was for
Ping it again.
anything. Yeah,
Ping it
ping it one more
again.
time. Let's read that one more time because I
I
think
thought it was for
if
intelligence.
it is, then we've been using it very wrong.
Intelligence.
It
To
doesn't
clarify
matter.
the
It doesn't
roll.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier. It's not.
So it's anything, yeah.
Add
Use your
intelligence.
intelligence modifier instead. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
it's
So
okay.
we've been doing it right then. Okay.
Okay. I thought it was just for intelligence checks. Admittedly,
okay.
I have not played a artificer.
All good. All good.
I think we're
So-
all. I think we're all misremembering things.
Okay,
Let's see.
I would pass on that. Go to the room where I assume Icon would be. Is anyone else there?
Does anyone else want to be in the room with Chio?
Depends. What would Chio do there? We could have some financial talk for their cult.
True. Chio, what are you doing right now?
Is currently making a massive wish list of things to buy.
And I'm like sitting at the table, and I'm like going through it. Decline.
I fucking hope there's no ball of yarn
decline.
there.
Okay, so then Selfie, you
Place the ball of yarn
you
in
find
every room.
Strays and Chio in a small office room, just organizing through inventory stuff.
You see,
Yeah.
Chio writing a list and Strays.
Oh,
picking
actually,
up
I'm gonna
with
say you
them.
find Chio in Strays' office, because Strays, you would have an office,
Okay.
because you're the treasurer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
Chio, could you please only write stuff down that you actually need, not useless
Knock,
stuff
knock.
like statue of yourself made of gold.
Knock knock.
It's important if we're going to be building.
I said knock knock. And Sophie would
Shut
say
up,
that as
we're
well.
busy.
So I'm busy. Cormac is being racist. He wants to create some clone. Talk with him.
This isn't anything new.
Yeah,
Sophie.
he already did that.
He's been doing that.
Yes.
Why is he
so
talking
that-
to me?
Don't.
Because it has to do with your. I don't want to.
Did Cormac go with Selfie?
I would have followed
my
her. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
He's like, I wasn't done talking
Cormac,
to you.
Actually, this is a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna close the door now that we're in here.
Over here, get over here. I got you something.
Can
And I throw you
Selfie
clothes
go
of
out?
displacement.
Selfie, you
When
want
he
to
closes the
leave?
door?
No, I'm gonna
Like,
I'm gonna block
immediately when he
the
closes
I'm gonna
the
block the
door.
doorway. I'm gonna block the doorway so she can't leave.
Well, I have spells for it. That I can definitely block. I can teleport.
Me too. Let's go.
Oh
We'll
my
And I
teleport
can
together.
stop both
Get
of
off
you.
my ass! I wanna study.
Yeah, it's an important thing I want to talk about.
Oh my god, guys.
Stop being so difficult.
You both just shut up for a moment, please. And she will stop and continue your useless list of items. Come on.
That's
Are
useless.
we talking about items? There is some that I really need.
All right, I don't want to raise my voice, but we have to have a conversation about what's going on right now.
Wait. Get closer really quick.
She needs to be present for it because the thing that is involved was written up by her.
Get her also closer.
I do not.
Do
Like
I
you
just
get
look
both
at
of you
I
then?
look at Selfie and I gesture towards Strays and I just say, "Well, here's the group. Now you
Whoosh,
can be
clock
part of the group."
billowing. Being dramatic and
The thing you
fussy
told me
about
that
it.
I wasn't doing.
You got the point.
Yes, I do.
Just as a reminder, I am also here.
Don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you, Professor. You're the most handsome
Can I
one out of
squeeze
all
my
of
head
us
into
here.
the bag of holding and get the air in my lungs?
There is no air in there. That is not a good idea.
That's the point.
Please stay conscious while this meeting is happening. Just give them 5 minutes and you can go back to your studies.
Good. Have you guys already checked this room for any spying or invisible things?
You're talking to the mage of our group that Lily has most spells. So yes, I did. And also, we can go a number safer if you want.
Yes, that would be perfect.
Let me just see. Is Tiny Hut also soundproof? I think it was.
Oh, I thought you were referring to like
No, between the availability is also an
Sanctum.
option. Sanctum is.
private sanctum.
I think it's private sanctum is not a wizard spell. Let me
No,
just
it is.
check. It
It
is.
is.
Then I
Yeah.
should have it.
It's definitely a wizard spell.
I have
Then
it
I'm
on
gonna
my.
cast it.
It's like one of the
So,
most
yeah,
wizard
private-
spells I can think of.
Private sanctum is gonna be
Give me a
activated.
house.
Here you go.
Okay, cool. Now people can't spy on us while we're in here.
Now then, get in.
Come along then, so I can close the door. Pygo?
You're in the room. Go.
Yeah. What do we
Okay.
do?
we talk to you.
Selfie's in the room, and I close the door. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I would like take away Chio's paper and pen from him. You as well. I
That-
can write
I-
afterwards more.
Fine.
Can we just say that we got the
Presents.
whole? Can we just say we got the whole group for this?
Yeah, I can
You know what?
get
Sure,
everybody
fuck
one.
it. Everyone's there now. You're all here.
Whoosh.
Everybody's like
Yay!
raised with like their requests for items.
Even I'm here. What am I doing in here?
But
Perfect.
you're very
I need you
important
later,
for this
actually,
part of the
Hassan.
plot.
Oh, thank you.
After
I
all,
actually need you later.
you also need to train.
Yes.
No,
I
you stop
agree.
that. Stop that.
As Sasa would actually be there, I would give him 2 items really quick.
Okay.
I have a cloak of displacement.
He gets
now, thank you.
2 spell storing rings. One with the beautiful spell Private Sanctuary. I'm gonna change that to that then. One and the other, the remaining level is the shield spell, and the other one is Dimension Door and shield spell.
Very nice.
Survivability spells to get away and survive.
Nice.
That's a good idea.
Okay,
So yeah,
so since we're all here, now that we're all gathered, there's something important that must be brought to our planning table. We're going to be since we've been assisting King Shinnick, he's been making progress on the research for the Philosopher's Stone. I may have given him a little boost, potentially. Once that stone is finished, we need to make sure that it's ours and not his.
would that
Selfie.
be more of a thing of selfie?
That's why I wanted her involved in this conversation. Selfie, you've been working with him on it. How close would you say you are to finishing?
Not at all. There's something missing. And hopefully, I won't need yours or his help. Because me and the professor been on it for more than longer than we know you guys.
I was going to say it would be best if we took care of things before it was finished.
I agree.
Would it not be poetic if he was
No.
destroyed by the very thing that he wanted so much?
I'd rather
that would be
victory
stupid.
than poetry.
That is the most risky thing ever.
Is it?
Yeah! Yeah!
If you don't mind me adding into
How
this
boring.
conversation, Philosopher's Stone is not a weapon of destruction, not in a traditional sense. In theory, it is an item of pure creation. If we are to use it as a weapon, we would use it to create things that had the ability to destroy, which poses its own individual risks. Once the project is successful, I would have to study it for at least a number of months to harness using such an item. It's one thing to be successful enough to create it, and it's another to be able to use it properly without destroying oneself in the process. That is what has led many alchemists to their own untimely deaths in the past. Doing things too fast, too speedy, too hasty.
And what's to say this self-destructive power doesn't say, take us out with him?
Oh,
No.
you have a perfect example for that. Look at the professor over here.
Then we just need to
Precisely.
make sure we're not caught in this self-destruction like the professor was. Plus,
Correct.
if King Shinnick kills himself, then we can take his place.
Cormac, why are you so hellbent on him finishing this?
Him? It's her research that will finish it.
Perfect. Then we could get rid of him beforehand and let her finish. Why the risk?
Cross my arms and I look away and I say, I just wanted to see the explosion.
If
You
you
can
want
explode
to,
him.
let me know next
Over
time.
and
The-
put a hand on his shoulder. There'll be plenty of explosions in the future, Cormac. Patience.
I got to say, Cormac, not that impressive an explosion. I could handle it.
Should we try now?
Well, guys, don't look at explosions.
Well, I look at them and I cough.
See, that's a clippable moment right there.
I'm loving Amagiri being the straight man of the group and also just being the one-liner guy.
That's awesome.
Adding nothing to the conversation. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
amazing.
Well, considering if that's your only kind of thing you want to see about this Philosopher's Stone and King Shenek, that's pretty pathetic for your standard.
You can survive better, Cormac. We've seen it. He thinks back to
I'm
the chest.
going to make a deception real quick, just to try and mask the fact that I'm hiding my true intent. If anyone feels
You
like
want to do
they want
deception on the
incite
whole
it.
group. Oh boy.
Yeah, because I'm actually not giving you the truth.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Can anyone beat a 28? Holy shit.
Sadly not.
Almost.
No.
He can almost get there. With a nat 20, he has a 26 though, so I don't think so.
Screw it, I'm making a replacement character, and it's gonna be the
Can I-
insight fucker.
What the hell?
Can I use Flash of Genius on other people?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Stress.
Oh my God.
Stress.
Strays.
Plus
Yeah.
Looks at you, stress.
Strays gets a
Plus
+5, bringing
29.
his insight to a 29.
Okay, you see a small smirk on Cormac's face as he looks at you after you ask that.
You would
Some,
see,
and then I will verbally say, sometimes people are more simple than you expect. What can I say?
as the focus is probably on Cormac currently, and he's looking at me. You just see the eyebrow lifting, and it's like the face of sure. But yeah, he's not revealing it to instant to the group, so yeah, human selfie helped.
Hey, at least somebody caught it.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Good. Okay. Is there anything else except of this?
Still, I am curious to see what the Philosopher's Stone can do if you perfect it. Would be rather entertaining, I think.
Do we need to
Entertaining.
do we need him then?
Yes.
Self is probably capable of finishing it itself if we get into a later stadium of the research.
Well, the thing is, Shenik still remains a powerful Rakshasa.
How
Not only
about
that, but he also has his personal guardian, Lorelei.
how about
She
you
is.
find a
I'm
lot
still
of
giving
praise?
intel. I'm still giving intel.
She'll cut
Can
you
you
off.
wait? Can you wait? No, I'm saying that in character. This is a little important.
You
Okay,
just
he
talked about
has-
fun and
I'm going to
explosion.
continue.
No.
He has a personal guardian named Lorelei who's capable of melding into the shadows and becoming one with them. There. I'm finished. You may speak now.
How about we get some priests, we bless some weapons, and we actually have something against them.
I might have some spells that actually could do the thing then. But yeah.
I would say at this
The blessed
point,
spell should suffice, right?
this point, all of you notice Huzzah in the corner of the room, kind of just slowly and sheepishly raising his hand.
Yes, Huzzah.
I just wanted to add something in here. I kind of just wanted to remind everyone because I've been hearing a lot about this philosopher's stone thing. First off, no one's told me what that is yet. Second, I just want to remind everyone that we're here because we're trying to kill the Emperor,
Yeah.
and we're using Shenik to get close to him.
Yes.
Correct.
So now that we're close with Shenik, how do we get to the Emperor?
Well, good Huzzah. Our good friend Cormac over here is the right hand of King Shenik currently. And out of character that I need to remind me, there was actually like a banquet where all the higher persons of the like the ruling areas are going, right?
Correct.
I believe only the kings are invited, though, but they can
Yeah.
bring their own
All
personal
of-
guardian, right?
all of royalty is invited to what is basically the celebration of the Emperor's birthday. The kings of all the individual fiefdoms have their own choice of entourage that are allowed to come with them.
So our
Yeah,
And
plan
you guys
is,
are part of
Huzzah.
the entourage, so you would
Yep.
be invited by proxy.
So now that we are close, and that's why killing him currently would be the most idiotic version that we can do this plan. We still need him for now.
Not to
It's-
mention his personal guardians seemed to be quite powerful as well. They would both be too much trouble to deal with at the moment.
Would Strays know anything about those? How do you say? What was it again? Jesters, right? Royal jesters.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but I think one of you did
Martia
some, like,
knew it.
Here's Martia, yeah.
Martia knew about the gestures. I'd say you can roll a cheeky little history check to see if you know anything about them.
I'm not gonna abuse my ability on this one because it's like a worldly effect and a social effect. So yeah, 19. I don't think that makes it.
19 in total.
11. Sorry, 11. Sorry.
Oh, 11. Yeah, I'd say 11. Yeah, you're not too like
That's a 2.
well versed in like, because like the jesters, like they're actually public figures, but like their real
Purpose?
purpose is kept unknown to most people. Most people just see
Hmm.
them as entertainers that are hired to, you know, entertain the fiefdom. You know, they're there to entertain the royal families and stuff like that. But their true nature is unknown to most.
Hmm.
So
When you say this guard, Cormac, like this guardian, does every royalty have something like that?
Oh, yes, he mentioned it. She protects me as well, according to him. But her priority is the king, of course, so she's not here right now.
Martia, you're a person of the army of this country, correct? Or you were?
It was, yes.
What is does every single royalty have that, or is it something personally made from King Shenik? You know
I
that
believe
by
they-
chance?
I believe they do, right, Gallus?
it's every king and
From
queen.
what I remember.
Every
every king and
person that is in charge of every fiefdom has their own personal jester.
Every single one.
So that means we are gonna have a lot of company if we gonna meet the Emperor, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
For sure.
That's why we need to make it fast and then get out.
I'd expect the strongest people in the Empire to
Ooh.
be by
We could.
the Emperor's side.
We could always try poisoning the wine.
You don't think he has taste testers for that?
That's why we kill the taste testers too, and take their place.
Hmm.
I would say that's gonna be a part of the plan when we get to it. So far, the banquet is still some time away. It was like half a year when we arrived, correct? Until the banquet?
Yeah, I would say currently in this timeline, you guys have about 2 months.
2 months, okay.
Yeah, 2 months to
still-
wait until the week of the celebration.
We still have about 2 months until we do need to that. We can make preparations, buy certain stuff, get the equipment, eventually even get more personnel there, whatever we need. Controlling people, manipulating, and we are all having our expertise in that station. Martia, with the military expertise in the country, probably can help us to find out what kind of weaknesses that we have there. Cormac, you and your deceptive place are definitely also perfectly fit for that. Shio, with your
Me? No. I would never.
you could just get the like the silent stare for a second, and then go. He would go further. Gio, you with your persuasion abilities, with your religious kind of act, I still don't know what you do exactly there. How did you call it?
Geoism?
Yeah, he looks at the list that you wrote earlier and marks like puts like a big cross over one of the things you ordered.
He scowls.
Oh, Chio, I had the loveliest idea just now.
Oh, do tell.
Perhaps later, as it doesn't have anything to do with this. But I'll talk with you after.
Sure thing.
Okay. I would say, and we all have our expertise. For now, we need King Shenek to trust us and take us with him. And we need to quell the pure bullshit of like mountain of
unrest.
work that we have at the moment. Let's say it like this.
Dealing with the unrest in town is probably
Yeah.
going to be the most important thing.
Well then, I would
Well,
say.
speaking of which, there was that little rebellion group that we spoke to before we came here. Perhaps we should do something about them. Oh, but I do enjoy a freedom fighter. But then again, I don't like my plans being interfered with.
Okay, that's definitely something we need to deal with. Did anybody have still contact with them?
As Cormac says that sentence, Selfie, the professor kind of nudges you a little bit.
What? That's in character. I was thinking about more items we can get. Now we have the budget.
No worries. Did you hear what Cormac said?
I said
No.
there was that little group of the little group of rebels that we spoke to before coming here. Perhaps we should deal with them or do something.
And then the
But then
professor
again-
nudged you.
Yeah, and Cormac was
So-
conflicted because he likes the chaos that would come out of it if they decided to rebel. But at the same time, if they actually succeed,
You know they're
it
under in
interferes with
check,
them.
and I'll say this in character. You know they're under in check. I actually made them distracted and build their economy and make their life to life much easier with automating the coal mining.
So there are currently no problem, but I understand, Selfie.
Not just no problem, they're in favor of the kingdom
Are
I
they
for the
see.
actually?
first time.
Good to know. Is there anything else we need to discuss here?
You spoke with them then?
Oh, yeah. We meet once in a while just to go over the plans. I'm actually teaching some of them.
Would you mind sharing the plans that you've made with them? They
You-
could be
you can go and
helpful
see
for
yourself.
us keeping them in Oh, you don't keep the schematics
There's
on
a
you. I
whole
thought
ass
in that
building.
big bag that you carry around with you all the time.
Look,
you might
look
have
from
the
that window.
schematics.
You can literally see them.
As the two of you are
There's no
having
window.
this discussion, all of you hear outside of the office door a heavy banging on the door.
Do we hear that as we are in the private sanctuary?
I
You
think it doesn't stop
feel-
sound from coming in.
Yeah,
I think it only
it
stops
will.
sound from
Yeah,
going
you
out.
still hear sound
Okay.
outside. It's just they can't hear anything from inside the bubble.
I'll go open the door and stick my head out. Yes.
You see one of the guardsmen who looks like he is breathing quite heavily. Will say, oh, counselor, good to go here. We have a situation.
That's Supreme Counselor to you. What's the situation?
Supreme.
Great.
Wild.
Potato Supreme!
Kill him, you guys.
My apologies, Supreme Counselor. Do you have
Yes.
expertise in clearing crowds?
I look back to the rest of the
Crowd.
group and I say, I stick my head back in so he doesn't hear this part. I say, in favor are they? And I stick my head back out and I say, I have some. What's the problem?
We have about 300 or so angry miners marching upon the fortress as we speak.
Miners. Why
That
do
would be a
my
problem. They're
God.
chill. Just chill.
No, with
Oh,
the
do you?
E-R, not O-R, like angry,
Mind you?
gruff
Mind you?
pickaxes.
Yeah.
It's
But
a
are they
lot of them.
miners?
Are they small children?
No.
Martia is going to punch Tio.
Actually,
They're
I was,
Like, yeah, dodge
actually, I
down.
was
They're
looking.
grown men
I
with
was looking
pickaxe.
for the warden. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that's-
Supreme Warden at the moment. Are they
Cool.
available?
No, she's not supreme. She's not supreme.
Oh, why did I roll twice?
Wait, so
Damn.
you're Supreme
No,
Counselor?
I
but
rolled for you.
She's just the
I am
warden?
supreme counselor.
God damn it! Pygo, stop!
She is the high warden.
Okay, well, there's a very angry mob of civilians outside, and they need to be dealt with. So I'm getting you now, and I'm going to go back to my post. Goodbye. And he just runs off.
All right.
Hell.
I say, looks like we have a situation to deal with, everybody. How fun.
There is a window in your
And-
office, by the way.
Under control. I'll walk
I
over
would-
to the window and look.
You look outside the window and you have a full-scale view of seeing a massive mob of angry commoners holding pickaxes, pitchforks, torches, all the like, just marching upon the castle. And right at the base of the castle, you see about 12 guards, all with their rifles aimed off in the distance, just holding fast. And before any of you get the chance to do anything, you hear a gunshot.
Oh, no.
Cormac's going to turn with a big smile and he says,
Dude, we
Look,
literally
there's
talked
the
about it
building.
today.
Look, there's the building you made to appease the crowd. How lovely.
I would like to actually take a look at the crowd
my
if I
God.
see any of the people from the group of the scars. Like that.
Well, you can take a look next week, because that's where we're going to wrap up for tonight's session.
Oh, stress starts next week. Stress, you better get ready.
Stress.
Look, Selfie, it's the building you made to appease
So
the people.
next
And
week,
there's
you
the people
guys
on the
I'm gonna
settle-
choke you IRL.
Next week, you guys are going to settle your first, hopefully only, revolution in your country. So, I was not expecting that to happen so quickly. Oh my god, that puts a
Not
wrench
false
in my
lamp.
initial plans. I'm so glad that I was
This is
like,
more fun.
I was so tempted to not prep that bit. I'm like, there's a good chance that they have advantage. They'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna happen for a while until shit really hits the fan. No, a 2 and a 3. It turns out is what you rolled,
Hell
and
yeah.
yeah, I'm glad I prepared then.
Yeah.
But I will say I will have to change that encounter based on some decisions that were made today. So very nice, yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Huzzah! Time to put your training to use.
Got a city to burn.
Anything but that prince. Why couldn't I
Grab
be the
him by the
emissary?
neck.
Why did
Grab by the.
Why did that press a fucking trick?
Oh god. Oh, I ended at a perfect time. My internet's dying. Yay!
Hey.
All right, well, that's what we will wrap up for tonight's session. Did you guys have fun today? I know that was a lot of rules,
So
so.
much.
Yeah.
I was afraid you're just gonna do like, hey guys, we're playing Monopoly.
Dude, that was so funny. You're just like, hold on, I don't like this. I'm like, well, we're not done, so give me a second.
Dude, your biggest
I like
doubter, me.
Monopoly.
You are. You're always
Biggest
keeping me on
hater.
my toes, so, you know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. We go back and forth.
I like Monopoly.
That little.
I feel like a pimp now with all
A
the money
pimp?
I need to spend.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
everybody.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
You need
That's
something
unreal.
there. Take my money here. Take this.
I'm gonna buy the railways as soon as I land on them.
The railways?
Yeah, all four of them.
Sorry,
Four?
you don't have the funds. I have all the money.
There's 4 railways?
Yeah, in Monopoly.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
thinking
the
in
railroad
game.
company. Oh no. I think my favorite part of today's session
Go
was
to
just
jail.
like the fact that Selfie told Cormac to look out the window and see the building she made. to make
Yeah,
the
I.
people like that, and then the people are fucking
You got
coming
like
out
one
of
up
it.
on her, I swear.
He was
By the
just
way-
so excited by the fact that that was happening. He could not
Yes.
contain
Oh
his
my
grin.
God.
Dude, the moment you guys brought that up, it's just like, by the way, all these people that look like I'm helping actually all these people down there. You don't even know. And I'm just like, oh, this is the perfect time to do this.
Oh my god, dude. Why is everyone so much against me?
They start
Everyone's
saying
so
that
mean to me, turns around to his
I'm gonna
ass.
say something controversial. I'm starting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know
Don't
the
get banned.
nature of Cormac. No, it's not that kind of controversial. No. It's controversial, and I think you guys are gonna disagree with me. I know the nature of Cormac, and I know this is not gonna happen. I'm kind of beginning to ship Cormac and Selfie now.
Oh my god.
They are
That's my
like a
husband.
married couple. It's so funny to me, dude.
Dude, I think we have such a good chemistry because me and like Vaz like really old friends, and I'm like literally writing to him in the DM. I really enjoyed the conversation we had. Did you enjoy it? He's like, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Cormac is the stereotypical high school jerk, and Selfie's the super smart tsundere. Literally, you guys are like purposely interrupt. Like, no, shut up. No, it's my turn to talk. Shut up. Like,
The group just watching us with
did-
popcorn.
I did.
Yeah.
I did say at the start of the campaign, or actually when
Yeah.
I introduced Cormac in the first campaign I played him in. He's asexual, but he's not aromantic. So like, he just needs to find the right
Selfie is
psychopath.
everything.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying our
Alright.
characters are gonna get together, but like, if Zanzi's that kind of crazy bitch, he might go for it.
To be honest, when I think about the fucking sentence that like high school people, we all fit like a single fucking stereotype of a fucking high schooler. We have like the
Yeah.
sports canon, like with Martia, the female one. We have the quiet kid in the corner with Amagiri. We have the nerd strays.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have the
the popular kid.
narcissistic. We have the narcissistic cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have everything. We literally are a
Oh my god,
stereotypical high schooler
wait.
group.
The
We had the high
narcissistic
school bully who
cheerleader and the
probably
pimp.
killed
I want to hear
somebody.
that story come up. I want to ship Stress and Chiro.
so if you guys are just like a bunch of high school students, does that mean that when you guys had the encounter with Love Dump, it was basically just like the straight nerdy kid that's like, no, you're gay now. Just forced in the transition. It's just like, well, I guess this is my identity now.
My dude, you need to acknowledge it yourself. You're gay.
Bro, everybody knows.
Lavdam, everyone knows but you. Even your boyfriend knows. It's
you
like that
think
one
people
song,
will
Gay or
notice?
European.
Everybody knows you're gay and all of your friends hate you. Meanwhile, everyone is paying all of his friends to stop hanging out with him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this
Ruin this
campaign
kid's
becomes
life
better by the
speed run.
second.
Alright,
Can we
well,
do an
Why do you
episode of
think-
our characters in high school?
Oh my god, that'd be
Oh,
so
that would
fucking
be-
funny.
Oh my god.
Like a one shot?
Is this
Guys.
a genjutsu?
Oh god,
Guys,
when's
it's
April
getting pretty
1st?
late.
Oh yeah, sorry, Brisket,
I'm
sorry.
Brisket's trying to say
Yeah,
something.
we need it. Yeah,
dang.
we went pretty late with this session. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid.
sent you
think I
someone.
know. I think I know. You sent me someone?
Yeah, but you can choose if you want.
Oh yeah, we can raid them.
someone
Yeah, sure.
Can someone in the chat go through the VOD and like clip Amagiri saying the fucking
The
Please.
one-liner.
line?
Yeah, that
what
was.
was
so
it? What was
fucking
it that he
fun.
said? What was it you said, Zork?
You guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, that part. Can someone please find that part and clip that? That was funny as fuck.
It was so good. All right, we know who we're gonna raid. Pygo has requested we're going to raid Java Jojo.
Java Jojo. That sounds like
Yeah.
Yes,
someone
they're
who's
doing an
talking.
art stream right now. Looks pretty friggin'
Yeah.
cool.
So
yeah.
if you guys enjoy this chaotic and you need some relaxing time, kind of cool down before you go to sleep, Java Jojo is doing kind of a muted, less chaotic stream, doing art, kind of chill, cool down. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I have no voice yet. I miss work. I feel that I'm gonna have no voice tomorrow with how much yelling I've been doing.
Yeah, everyone needs that cool
Yeah.
down.
But we will see everybody next week unless something horrible happens with scheduling. We will see you guys all in the next episode of the Gambit. Thank you all for being here so much. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.